I'm gonna address this right now for the YouTube viewers. John's behind me. He's right there. I'm pointing at him. Here. He sabotaged his internet right before we started.
No.
See, and he thought,
Yes, he did.
And he thought he was gonna get out of this episode.
No,
so
I didn't.
He messaged me. He said, "Hey,
that's not what happened.
My internet's out." John, can I paint this picture, please? All right, thank you.
Okay.
So he's like, "Yo, my internet's out. I'm so sorry. I can't pod right now. I'm just gonna go get a haircut and live life today." And I was like, "Nope. Get dressed. I'm picking you up. You're not missing out on this episode." So
yeah, he was like, "I'm sick, Alex," and then Alex, he didn't believe that. So then he unplugged his internet. That's what he did.
Rafa laughed at his own joke.
Yeah,
before he finished it.
Before he finished the joke, he just started. He said,
"It was a good joke."
That's fucking stupid.
All right, look.
Comcast is having outages, and it's not going to be fixed till hours after we pod.
Oh,
but the show goes on. So
and now I live with Alex forever.
Oh dear.
Is it stinky over there?
It smells like cat.
Oh, really?
Not good cat.
Oh,
it smells like cat.
Have you ever had a dream that you...
What is up, everybody?
Hello. I can't say the hello the right way because it's going to echo. Hi.
No, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You know.
It's going to echo. Hello. Did it echo? Hello.
You know, it didn't actually.
Did it actually or not?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Hello.
Welcome to episode. Hold on, it's loading.
70.
Episode 70 of the Playing Pod Podcast. Hey, I'm your host Alex, and I'm here with my co-host John.
That's me.
Rafa.
Yo.
And Hector the Boy Wonder. Hey.
Yeah. Nope.
Hector the Boy Wonder. Do you like that? Are we rolling with that?
Absolutely not.
You like Batman?
I'm the Dark Knight. Oh, okay. Well,
No.
Well. All right. How's it?
Well, your skin color is darker than mine.
Okay.
How about Hector the Ultra V Mans?
The Ultra V.
We'll put it on the back burner for now. We'll have to brainstorm.
Okay.
His Twitch name is Ultra V Man. You didn't have to the Ultra V Man it.
No, but,
Nah.
You didn't even have to do
It's
that.
like the Facebook.
It's like yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like
But then they get mad and they took that off.
Yeah, and then they ruined it.
Okay, but what about like the Ultra V Man? Is that better? You know, like
Yeah.
the.
So then it's like, you know,
Or
the.
DA, like the Ultra V Man.
I don't like that one.
The V Man.
Yeah.
Okay, now I like it. When
The
you say it
V
like
Man.
that.
So,
When you say kind of dumb.
Hector the V Man. That's your name now on the podcast. Is W Man.
okay, man. I'm just gonna take this moment to shout out our listeners because they get the point. All right, he's Da B Man. So here we go, guys. I want to take this time and shout out our audio listeners over on Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, all them shits you listen to. A shout out to you guys. Hey. And just because John's here in the background doesn't mean I'm not with the shits.
What?
I'm going to shout out the lowest country on our list and tell them to do better. All right. And that country this week is Saudi Arabia. Hey, new country.
Not the Saudi Arabia. Look at this. International. All over the world. One person. 1%.
Pretty good.
Hey, man. It could be 0%.
Saudi Arabia's new, though, right? That's a new one on the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at us go.
Look at us expanding.
Hell yeah. Look at this. Hell yeah. What are you chewing?
Yeah, I stupidly put ice in my mouth, and I was like,
I
yo,
was like-
I'm
I was
going to chew it.
confused.
I definitely saw that whole thing go down. I was like,
Do you
this
guys
is not gonna work well.
Do you guys actually chew your ice? Like, do you chew ice?
Like I crunch it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
You crunch it how with your teeth, you moron? Like, yeah, you chew it.
Okay.
Yes, bitch. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what we're doing today. Just insulting.
No,
This
you guys
is John,
see,
dude, John.
Sorry, y'all, dog.
Bringing our fellow brothers and sisters down. Is that what we do?
I chose violence when the internet stopped.
have you guys seen, you remember that episode of SpongeBob where they were having the snowball fight, and then
Yeah.
Patrick had like caught all the snowballs in his mouth and he was choking, and he waited for it to melt?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
you just start choking
That's
on
just,
Water.
snowballs.
just shove a bunch of ice in there and just wait for it to melt. But like I'm fighting for my life until it melts.
Because you know you can just breathe through your nose, right?
Not me. I have a deviated septum. It doesn't work.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he does.
Alex,
This
do you know
again.
how many times Alex talk about the stupid ass septum that's deviated?
When you have a deviated septum, hey, I can actually smack the shit out of
When?
you. I can actually smack the shit out of you right now. So don't play with me.
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
Bet I won't smack your head off.
Oh shit, you kitty later, dog.
And we have a perfect angle too off of Alex's cam.
You gonna have
Straight
a
up.
double fucking feature of smacking the shit out of John.
Not only do we get to see John getting smacked, but we can see Alex's dump truck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait.
Yeah, let's get up real quick. Yeah, let's get up real
I'm not doing that. That's not the type.
Shake
of,
that ass. Shake
That's not the
that
type of
ass.
perform. That's not the type of show we put on here,
Hey.
right?
Hey,
Performance.
hey. Make an applause, standing ovation. Am I right? Go
Okay,
ahead.
all right, I'm gonna take this time and shout out the YouTube viewership because that's the only place where we play what we pop.
Holy shit.
And today, that game is For Honor. Hey!
Asterisks. What happened? I wasn't looking. What'd you do?
That was amazing. I thought that was perfect.
Did you point at me?
No.
You literally looked back. You
I had to-
literally turned to look at you and
I had
then said, For Honor.
I
Okay,
had to
just
look
looking at
back-
the game.
I had to look back to see what the fuck we were playing.
I'm trying to play For Honor, but nobody's. It says high activity, but there's nobody in the search.
That was
How
good, man.
high
I'm
is the-
crying.
How high is this activity?
They're just stoned. The activity that is they're stoned. It's not even like high.
I was just
You,
playing this earlier today too. There was
Do you think that it's your skill level? Remember how you were telling me the other day that it's like they tell you, hey man, you rank better than everybody else in the
My
lobby?
shit said I'm really good. It said I'm high. Oh no, we found a game. We're good. Yay!
So
It just got put on the Game Pass recently.
that's what I
And
was gonna say.
the series no, I got it. Don't worry. The Series X version of the game is on Game Pass, so I wanted to try it out.
Oh, man.
And I actually enjoy this game. I don't know why y'all were talking shit. This game's actually that's a lie. I get really mad at this
I
game.
will fucking tell you why I'm talking shit. The game sucks.
I get really mad at this game.
But let's use that to segue right into.
Oh fuck.
It's too long.
Oh fuck.
Mute that shit because I'm about
Jesus
to yell.
Christ,
Here we
did
go.
you stop. Hey man, you fucking moron.
Hey, welcome to the part of the podcast called What Are You Playing This Week, Baby? We are gamers and we like to tell you what type of games we're playing outside of the podcast, outside of everything, except when you stream, we can talk about those. Anyway, Hector, what have you been playing this week, baby?
Why are you so fucking loud today? You were never this loud before. We hit 7-0 and now you're a loud, obnoxious piece of shit. That's you.
Not
Because you're here.
Yeah.
It's also later in the day.
Alex gets excited when companies are.
Yeah, you know how when you're in a party, you're playing the game, like you're in a party group, and your experience multiplies by 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Oh, like
It's
when you get the XP bonus for being in a group.
For being in a group, yeah.
It-
So
Alex is obnoxious.
Alex just gets louder.
I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
Why can't I
That's-
just be happy? Why can't I just be happy to talk to my friends?
Did you get your eyebrows done?
A while ago.
They look clean.
Wait, do
Thank
it,
you.
They look really clean.
Yeah, they do.
So what I'm hearing is Hector. I'm sorry. We'll let you talk about what you played this week, baby. But
No,
you
no,
guys-
that's fine. I want to hear
you
more
guys-
about your
Let's
eyebrows.
talk about Alex's eyebrows.
No, you
I'm
guys
fine with that.
so what I'm gathering is you guys have seen
just
my
looked
eyebrows
down.
for years, and
Correct.
Yeah.
they looked busted, didn't say anything, and then now
Correct.
all of us, you know, you didn't.
I thought that was a choice.
Yeah.
Busted eyebrows.
I mean,
Well, I'm a grown man. I don't be looking at people's eyebrows. But
You know, maybe we need to normalize guys helping guys out because girls be like, "Hey,
The
man,
thing
maybe we
is-
need to normalize staring at eyebrows.
yeah."
But the thing is that like I wasn't like, oh, let me check out Alex's bust ass eyebrows this week. It's just that like
Yeah.
they're so clean that they stand out on your face.
Mhm. On your nice pale
It's
skin.
it's a compliment, Alex. You look
See,
nice.
it was a compliment until he said my nice pale skin, and now I'm about to smack shit out of him.
What are you talking about?
You have- you have
skin is
pale
nice.
skin.
You
Yeah.
have nice skin.
I
Yeah,
have.
take
That's also a compliment, you hater.
Take off your hat. Take off your hat. Let me see how you look without the hat.
You look cute.
I have
Come on,
hat
dude.
hair.
It's fine, dude.
You have nice hair too, Alex.
Wow.
It is-
that's
Alex,
really cute.
Alex,
It accentuates your pale skin.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Alex. I'm gonna hit up your DMs after this podcast. I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna let you know my DMs are closed.
What? How? Why are they closed?
I can't be.
Hector, what were you playing, dog?
I'm not in the streets anymore like that, dog.
Great transition. Dog. Great transition.
Hey, Hector, give me a
Hector, would
second.
you-
I just
Yeah,
want to say,
yeah,
Hector,
yeah.
let me see. What's up? What's up, mommy? What's up, girl?
All right, hey,
He
right,
said
Hector.
after. He said after.
Hector, what the fuck were you playing, man? Just talk.
Dang it. Check it again.
I need HR.
I need HR. All right, cool. So this week, I kind of played. Oh, I finished Mass Effect 2. On to Mass Effect 3. I don't remember this game being as hard, and I'm playing on normal. I know what you're about to say. No, I do not suck. So I know I've heard this before.
I was gonna say that sucks.
No, I've heard this when we were talking in party chat before. You're like,
That was
"You
Alex.
fucking
That
assholes."
wasn't me. That
I was
was
like, I
Alex.
remember just saying, I don't remember this game being this hard, and Alex just comes out of the background. Are you sure you don't suck? And it's just like,
Are you sure you don't?
love
suck?
to hear that right now,
It sounds like you
especially
suck.
right now.
It sounds like you
All
suck.
right, that's it. You know, it's my
Right?
last day at Geekjar Enterprise.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, you know, it's unfortunate. That's it. That's all I was gonna say, Hector. And that I hope that the third one feels much better to you. Also, maybe you suck at the game.
Okay, you know what?
There it is.
Anyways, moving
There
on.
it
Mass
is.
Effect 3 is fun. It's cool. It's definitely a experience that I don't remember because it's been like years. So like that's been cool to play. Valorant, of course, always hopping on that every night.
Hell yeah.
Warzone, the huge. Apex Legends, played that for a bit, and surprisingly, I played Genshin Impact this week.
Genshin?
Nice.
Impact?
Yeah. A friend of mine said that it's been really fun and they're adding like all these new characters and stuff. And of course it's a what is it? A gacha game where you got to pay to win. But yeah, I didn't do any of that. But apparently since I've been like gone so long, I like accumulated a bunch of gems and all that stuff. So I kind of like pull the gacha machine for a bit, which was cool, but
So you kind of
Is that-
like cheesed it?
yeah, a little bit.
Hey,
Not
okay.
really.
Is that one of the games where you put like a quarter in and the ball drops and it goes
Um,
down, and then you put another
basically, yeah.
quarter in and it drops down?
Like pretty much what it is that well, it kind of has a gameplay like Legend of Zelda with like the whole climbing mechanic, like with a stamina bar.
Yeah.
But the whole gacha aspect of it is like there's a bunch of like cool characters that you can get, but you have to kind of like pay to see if you get them, right? Like
Yeah.
kind of like a lotto.
Okay.
Because it's a mobile game, no?
Yeah, it's a mobile game. That's how they make
It's
their money.
mobile and PC.
And so like the more premium, higher end characters they're gonna cost you a dime because you're gonna be rolling and rolling trying to get them. So you hear that a lot out of Genshin
Yeah.
Impact players. They're like, "Oh, I got this person. I paid this much for the person."
Yeah.
Because they rolled it, 1,000
Right.
times or whatever, trying to get that character.
Or
That's
they
just-
could just be really lucky and get it in one try.
Right.
It's super like luck based and everything.
That
Yeah.
sounds like gambling.
It
It's- in a
literally
sense,
is.
it is gambling.
It
Yeah.
is. It is
It is
technically.
gambling.
It is gambling.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna trigger
So
me.
you can either do that, put in real money, or you can like really like painfully grind out in-game currency so you can play through in-game currency.
Okay.
But the grinding is like hella crazy.
You know what it is, Daddy? Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's nothing new, but that is the general Genshin Impact or what
Gotcha.
that is.
Hector, if you give me your money, I'll play the game, okay?
No, I don't know why.
Yeah, Hector,
Why would I do
give
that?
me your money, and I'll just tell you about all these cool ass characters.
Yeah, be like, Hector,
I think
look
it-
what I
oh.
got with your money.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
cool
no.
guy with this sword and this cool guy with this gun.
Look at this rad dude I got with your money.
Yeah,
You want to do that with me?
Why would I give you the money to play a game that I'm playing? It doesn't make
So
sense.
I can play with you, idiot.
No.
Right.
I'll be honest. I don't think I'm gonna go back to it
Oh,
often.
never mind.
But
He said
Yeah.
often. He's gonna go back.
I'll go back to it like once a week. But I'm not gonna be playing like every day.
is once a week considered often?
Pretty
yeah.
often. I would say it's
I
pretty
think
frequent.
often is like more like a few times a week.
Nah, fam. I would say like even a week, even a couple like a week or so is still.
No, once a week. I don't think it's often. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, often would be like I
In-gaming.
feel often would be like 2 or 3
No.
times a week would be
Yeah.
like often.
In
I would say that would
gaming,
be
in
often.
gaming. Yeah.
For sure, that's for sure often, like 2-3 times a week. But like once a week, I mean, occasionally.
But I say like
well,
once
that's
a week
one-
as in like maybe I'll do it, maybe I don't.
like occasionally. I feel like that's like twice.
You can have a will they, won't they with the
I know. That's where we're going.
with Crushing Impact.
Who's next? Okay.
Rafa. Rafa, what have you been
Yeah.
playing this week, baby?
What is this?
All right. For the most part, nothing's really changed for me. I VR chat, Monster Train, but I've been playing nonstop Maneater. That
Oh,
game
no.
is fun.
Oh boy.
What?
What, Alex? Why are you making that face?
I'm gonna kick him in the fucking throat. That's why.
Why?
Why?
That was one of the games I had in the chamber for just
Me
a tip.
too. That was actually my first one. Was gonna be it. John said I
Hector
played it
asked
already.
us that.
Yeah.
And you told him you played it already.
I saw it. I saw it in the Gamepass. I'm like, download.
That's John. That's
I
why.
had no interest in that.
That's why it was in my chamber because I played it and you guys didn't yet until
I
this
played it.
bozo played it.
I'm halfway done with the game.
That game is absolutely terrible.
I love it.
Absolutely
I
a
actually
piece-
like it a lot.
It's a piece of shit game. It's
I
so
actually-
bad.
I like it so much. Like you're a shark. You just
I had
sit around
no
eating
interest in that. Like
things.
literally,
I
the
am-
minute
I'm
I saw it,
I'm
I was just
having-
like, "Wow, that's stupid.
I'm having a great time playing it.
That's so fucking stupid."
And then, like you can like level up the shark. Like you like there's different types of like modifications on the shark. It's a blast. And I don't know. It's not a hard game. It's pretty easy. You know, you just kind of
Were you expecting Class A difficulty from you're a shark and you eat things? What did you want? Like, what did
but-
you think you were gonna get?
But like it's like at a certain like at the beginning, it's a little bit harder. Like you kind of get your ass beat a little bit, so you have to like go around and eat all the smaller fish to like regain your health. But at a
Question.
certain point, but hold up. But at a certain point, what you do enough grinding that you destroy everything, and you just run around beating the shit out of everything.
So- I guess like to Alex and Rafa, because you both played it. Is it like an open world type game where you
it
just like
is-
you can't
there's
go in that
section.
area because they're high level?
you
Or
can
like,
you just die.
Yeah.
So there's sections where
so it's like you
one
should
big-
probably be this level to be in this area.
yeah.
Okay. So it is pretty open
Yeah.
world. Okay.
Yeah, so there's different type of like fish. There's like alligators and there's like hammerheads.
Not a alligator's not a fish, but
I know, but you know what I mean.
he said, "Look
there-
at the variety of
there's
fish.
this
This
type of-
whale.
There's all
This
types of marine
elephant.
life.
Oh my god.
There's
Okay.
people at the beach.
Yeah, there's people at the beach. You
Look
can
at
eat
these
them.
people. Many fish in this game. Many a
Yeah.
fish.
And then like it's all centered around like this fake like Shark Week documentary. It's like they're following this guy who's hunting you down or whatever, and you just get stronger and stronger. And like, where did you leave off on it, Alex?
Like the second level, the game is absolutely
okay.
horrible.
Do you mind if I? No, I'm not even gonna say it. Doesn't even matter. It's not a big deal. The game's
Gee,
not
do you
good.
eat the person? Like what?
like the
Spoiler.
You know how like the guy
Scared of
like
spoilers from the shark game.
the guy who's chasing you down.
Yeah.
Remember how you ate his arm? The second encounter, you ate his leg. So now he's missing a leg.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
What grade A gameplay from Man Eater? Spoiler
It's
alert.
good. I
the
mean,
man-
whatever. I don't know. You know what? I don't know if it is good, but I enjoy it.
For the record, I only called it trash because you stole it from me, and I was gonna recommend it. Like it's an enjoyable.
It's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trash. I'm just
It's
calling it
fun.
trash.
It sounds
You
like one of
run
those brainless games.
It
That's
is
exactly what it is.
1,000,000%.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
It's fun. Like then you have your objectives, and like once you complete the objectives, you get more power ups for the shark. And then the shark looks cool. Like there's like a shadow version of the shark where it moves really fast. There's like a bone shark version of the shark. He's like all bony.
It's the equivalent of a mobile game, but a console. Like that's what it is. It's like the console version of a mobile game. If that makes
Mobile gaming
any
isn't
sense.
gaming.
It's not. But you actually
But
play
this
this game.
is-
Open your eyes,
Yeah.
you loser.
I like the game. Try it if you want. It's free on the Game Pass.
But thank you for
You know,
suggesting.
I know I'm gonna keep playing it. So
What a
See,
terrible game to
now
have in
that-
your
I
rotation.
know.
What a terrible game. Your lineup of games is just it more and more it just aggravates me.
Hold on.
The
Hold
more
on.
you
Hold on.
speak.
I play what I like.
No. Let's.
That you do.
We have to change that culture of gaming. All right, we're inclusive. All right. If he wants to play horse shit, Let him play horse shit.
Let me
yeah.
dip my hands in horse shit and splash it around as much as I want.
Wash your hands after.
You're
That's
in
it.
your right.
Please.
You're in your right.
Am
to do
right?
that.
Yeah.
So
You can definitely, if you want to do that, you could do that. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your wasted time. That's your business.
Wasted.
All right, John.
Yeah.
What you been playing this week, baby?
Oh man, what have I been playing? So much. I've been playing. Fuck, I forgot. I was playing Monster Train again. Update. No. Wait. I have to update y'all.
That's why I booed you.
You guys are still beneath me. I have now 6 runs completed.
I thought you had
runs.
5.
Well, now I have 6.
He
I
has
think
6
it's
now.
6, yeah.
I have
He has
6 now. So I am way leagues ahead of all of you. But again, if you pass me, it's just a game. Relax. I'm playing Monster Train. I'm playing the game that I'm gonna hold off for later. I'm enjoying it a lot. I will hold it off for later. Got into For Honor again. As you can see, I've been playing it. I bought this character with in-game currency. That's how much I've been playing this game. What else? Oh, what's that game? I've been playing It Takes Two. I'm playing It Takes Two with my lady. That game is fun. If you have like you just have someone to just play with, that's a really good game to just. What the hell are you doing? I just see you like.
Just mute your mic if you're gonna cough.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing It Takes Two. It's actually a lot of fun. It requires a lot of
My shit was muted. Just saying.
It didn't do shit.
Wait.
It did.
Yeah, you did.
It caught an echo anyway.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's
you
catching
crazy.
echo.
Nah.
Anyway, yeah, It Takes Two is great. If you like, it's super cooperative. Like you need to use one part. Like one person has to do something to get the other person to do the platforms and vice versa. It's super fun. It's like A Way Out, but way more cartoony and just like way more goofy.
Is it the same people who made A Way Out?
Think so?
I think so. Yeah.
You might be right. But it's really good. I recommend it if you just like have a buddy to play with. Recommend it. Or if like you want to get mad at your significant other, recommend it. It's a great way to do that. But pretty light. Pretty light.
I don't need a game to get mad at my significant other.
It's like I do that shit for free.
Right. Okay. All right, ask me.
So would you play out there? What you do? Out there?
Oh, I'm happy you asked, John.
Yeah, just thought of it.
This week, I hit the mic. This week, I've played way more For Honor than I ever wanted to in my life because of John. Unfortunately, I went back and revisited GTA 5, so I'm finally playing through the campaign on the Xbox One X, no, the Xbox One version of it. I beat that game when it originally launched, like on the 360. Took the week off of work, did the whole thing, did the whole thing, and beat it. So playing on the Xbox One, man, that game is one of the best video games ever made. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what I said 2 weeks ago. No, I beat it. I beat it before.
No, hold on. You never played it on the Xbox One?
I got about like maybe halfway, if that.
Okay.
To it.
Well,
But,
so you did experience the new updates. That
yeah. I played like the first person and like they added like
cool.
the animals and all the extra shit to it.
Yeah.
But
I was say like you missed out a lot if you didn't even try that.
yeah, so like what happened was I ended up watching this documentary from a YouTuber called Nick920 or something like that. He did like a history of GTA, and I'm a sucker for those like history of video game documentaries where they tell you everything from like the 90s to now. And when I saw it, I was like, all right, I need to go back and play GTA. And man, such a great game.
It's a good campaign. It's a really fun campaign.
Like I am into the story more now than I was when I first played it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm laughing at shit. Like it's like a movie, and it's like I'm seeing it through my my new gamer eyes. Back then, I was just this is kind of like a little rant, but I feel like if you binge play a game and you're in it because that's what I did. From when I bought it, I didn't stop playing it until I beat it. You lose a lot of the what is it? Involvement, or immersion. Because you're just you burn yourself out.
Lost in the sauce.
And then but for me personally, I don't retain as much if I just burn through it. But since I'm playing it in like bursts now, I am fucking into it, and I'm like responding to all this it's such a great experience, and just like the level of polish that I never noticed before, like certain sounds, like you hear bags and shit rolling across the floor, and just like, you know, people lock their car doors. It's some crazy level of detail that I just never noticed before, and it's such a great game.
I did like the side missions and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Characters you run into.
Yeah, like I picked up right when Trevor finds out that I think his name is Billy is in the box in North Yankton. Like that's where I picked up when I'm playing again, and I was like, "Yo, this story's crazy." But it's such a great game. Like if any at this point, I feel like the whole world's played it. But if you haven't played it in a while, definitely revisit it because it's such a.
It's one of those. It's
Don't
one
tell
of
me
those
what to do.
campaigns. It's one of those campaigns you can always go back to and play it again. Like it's a lot of fun. I've played that campaign multiple times.
It's so great, and then it just makes me not upset, but the fact that they said that there was going to be story DLC, but since GTA Online became the phenomenon that it is, you know, I don't blame as from the business perspective. I completely understand if GTA Online's printing money, put full support into that. I get it, but damn it, I really wanted some story DLC for this game.
Something like the Battle of Gay Tony.
I was just about to say the Ballad of Gay Tony. Even the Lost and Damned. Even though
Lost and Damned was good too.
Yeah, I
didn't really fuck with the Lost and Damned as much.
See, exactly. I like back then. I was like, oh, it's okay, but like looking back at it, it's like, yo, they did something that GTA has never done before, and that story was about a biker gang, and they added like new shit to it. Like even that was cool as fuck. But yeah, Gay Tony was more out there. It was like super fun. You had a golden helicopter. Like it went, you know, full crazy GTA. And
you saw Dick too.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
And my favorite part is when they showed Dick in the cutscene. I was like, no. Thank you.
Wait, that's your favorite part. Why are you saying no to?
Right.
Because that's the only thing I remember from Gay Tony. It's literally the only part I remember.
I remember doing the electric slide or whatever in the
Pretty gay, John.
Oh my god, the
That's
electric slide.
Called.
You remember
That's literally what the DLC's called.
In the club they had like a dance mini game they added because Gay Tony was like the leader, like he was like the head of the club.
He had a club, right? He had the clubs.
And you could do, and you could go in there.
Bodyguard.
Yeah, you could go on the dance floor and do the electric slide with the crowd. That was like the best thing ever when I first played that.
I do remember that,
yeah. But yeah, no, GTA. I'm happy I revisited that. It's such a great fucking experience. And then I've been playing. Hold on, I'm about to lie to you guys. No, that was it. I think that's pretty much the main games.
Oh, I also forgot. We played Knockout City.
That abomination of a game.
City. We played Knockout City. You, me, and Hector, we were killing it. We were doing really good. What do you mean? We were doing really, really good.
I thought the game was only going to be like free for like a week or so.
No, Game Pass has it though.
It's in Game Pass.
Oh, it's in Game. Okay.
It's in Game Pass, yeah.
So what they did was, if you didn't have Game Pass or EA, whatever, it's Game Pass. But if you didn't have that, everybody had access for I think 10 days. After that, it's on Game Pass, or you can buy it.
It was free for a little bit, or they give you that free.
It was open. It was open for everybody. I thought that was just how the game was.
No, just for the first 10.
No, it's like no. I think
That's
like on other
cool.
platforms, it's like $20, $30 or something like that.
That's actually a really cool idea to do that with like multiplayer strictly games and only have it open for a few days just so you can try it out to see if you like it or not.
Yeah, give you a little taste. Give you a little taste.
Right,
also,
exactly.
It's like incentivizing you to get Game Pass too.
That's honestly what drug dealers do. They give you your first hit free, and once you like it, you come back.
It's not wrong.
It's true.
Hey, if it's
it's not wrong.
If it's a tried and true business practice, why don't everybody, just follow it?
Yeah.
But no, dude, Knockout City, that game is shaping up to be fucking amazing. It's great now, don't get me wrong, but they update the playlist like regularly. I don't know if you guys have been not so much on League play because those are the same. The ranked mode.
How's the League play?
It's competitive as hell, like violence in dodgeball form. But if the regular, like the more casual game modes, they swap it out. So now there's like a free for all mode that just got added in there. I think there's a full
asterisk. It might not be there anymore, but
because they're constantly swapping modes out. I don't know if it's week. The game's only been out for 2-3 weeks, so I don't know what the I don't know how frequently they're gonna be changing the game modes, but it's cool to see that it's not just the same 4 busted ass modes in there.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like every week the roster changes, just to kind of give the game a little more of a reason to keep coming back because you really don't know what game modes I mean, I also just appreciate league play, but I'm never ever playing again without a squad. Like, just nope, not doing
No.
it. I get too upset. Can't do it. No, thank you. Not gonna do it.
Super side note coming out of the left field. Is that a concha behind you, John? Like, what is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little concha pillow here.
I was
Yeah,
looking
It's
at my notes.
Renee's.
That's
I was like,
Renee's.
that looks like. I was like, that's like a fucking concha. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's a little. It's a concha pillow. Yeah.
By the way, sorry for people who don't know what that is. Concha is a Mexican like pastry bread, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
I guess like sugary, like the little. If you're looking at it on YouTube, the little squares or little rectangles, that's like sugar.
Yeah. They're not
So-
that big in real life either. That's like a
They're
really
not-
big.
no. They're about
You
like
can probably find one.
like this big or so. Like normally they're about like this big.
The
like,
size of your
your
hand. Yeah.
Yeah. They're good. They're good as fuck. Sorry. I
Yeah,
was
it's
just,
just,
like,
it's just sugar bread. Yeah, it's pretty.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna lie, that made me hungry just seeing that.
I'm
so.
I'm well, I mean,
yeah,
I'm
I
hungry.
kind of want a concha.
I was just looking around. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for the audio listeners, I was wondering why Rafa was licking the camera. I was like, what's happening? Like, why is he all up on
Yeah,
it?
Rafa was leading up a storm a second ago.
I'm
I was
just-
like,
I'm
"What?" I'm like, he's
slobbering.
just spilling something like
I'm just
water out his
slobbering.
mouth.
Yeah, uncontrollably.
Slobbering, not drooling, slobbering.
Slobbering.
Like-
Yeah,
but
like like a dog.
since we were on the topic of Game Pass and Knockout City being on the Game Pass, that is the perfect transition to some rumors / announcements. Huh? Now we here at the Playing Pod podcast are very, very big fans for most of us of the Battlefield series. Actually, I think we all are very big fans of the
Yeah,
Battlefield series.
baby.
Hell yeah, Battlefield. So
Of course we are.
two things. One's a real thing and the other one's a rumor. Battlefield 6 announcement is coming June 9th, right before E3. Hey! And now for the rumor. Well, there's another fact thing. Another fact thing we'll mention real quick, and then we'll talk about it. So, the new GM of Battlefield, he actually used to work with Call of Duty, Warzone, and mobile. So, big news there. I don't know why that button pressed 55 times. I tapped it one time, but there it is. And
Probably tapped it like 70 times.
and he also worked at Destiny too. Not at Destiny, but he was GM. You know what I mean? You got it. You got to put
He
it
worked
together.
at Bungie
That-
for
get ready,
Destiny,
guys.
Alex. Jesus
Get ready, guys,
Christ.
to get banned for shooting at bodies. It's gonna
I don't do that because I'm not toxic. That's y'all.
Hold on
I'm not
now.
toxic.
Now for the rumors. So because EA and Knockout City is a prime example, EA and Game Pass are real buddy, right? They're like, hey buddy, what's up? And they're like, yo, what's up? That's them talking to each other. They're friends. It's heavily rumored that Battlefield 6 may launch in a similar fashion that Knockout City did. AKA there might be a Game Pass collab. I'm not saying the whole 10-day thing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it might launch on Game Pass is what I'm trying to get at here. I'm gonna hit the applause now.
It's an asterisk. There's
I don't
nothing.
know about that.
The only evidence that people have of like anything of that is literally a tweet. It's literally all they have.
That's all it is nowadays. That's all you need. One tweet.
That honestly, yeah, that's all you need. But
I
what
don't know, man.
happened?
Battlefield's such a big game. I don't see it. I don't see them doing that.
See, but my counter argument to that is Halo Infinite and Gears of War are gonna do it. So
That's
like
that's different just because that's Microsoft's, that's Xbox's, so they can afford to do that. EA, I don't know how cool. Maybe they would be, but since they are partnering with
I was gonna say, didn't they buy out like EA Play and all that stuff? So like that's why they're a part of
There's
it.
a- there's
they're partnered
partnership.
with EA Play, but
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
okay.
I don't think they bought them
Buy 'em
out. They're not. It's not part of the Xbox umbrella. So like they just have a partnership with EA Play. So as far as their new projects, other than Knockout City, since I mean EA can't afford to just put out a $30 game on Game Pass for no discernible reason. Like I don't think it's gonna affect anything. Something like Battlefield, I'm wondering if some shit will happen like that. But literally, I think Game Pass put out a tweet announcing the games, and they said something about it arrives. Like they're talking about the June lineup or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think the social media manager retweeted, like commented on that post for Game Pass. Like all they said was like, "Wait a minute." So everybody is just like, "Why you say that?" Battlefield social media manager, what that mean? I think, and Game Pass and like the social media, the Xbox social media people, they're really good at like throwing little hints in there. So I think they know exactly what they're doing.
Mhm.
I think it's safe to say some shit's gonna happen. Either maybe there's a discount or something like that. I don't know. I don't think I can see the entire game on Game Pass. If it is, that's fantastic, and Sony can eat shit. But I don't see it. I think that might be too big. But if it does happen, Game Pass just leveled up nasty.
I don't
the
see
thing
it.
is,
Go ahead.
Alex, shush. Thank you, Alex. um, before with EA Play, well, all the new games, they would give you a discount because you're a part of EA Play. So they could do something like that. I really don't see them giving out a whole $60 game because it's EA. They might just give you the discount or something, or maybe like a trial run. But eventually, I feel like you're gonna have to pay money for Battlefield 6. don't
I
think
see.
they're
I
gonna
wish
do
I
that.
knew how they made money, which it's on me. I should have looked it up a long time ago. But how the profits are structured for something on Game Pass, because no, Hector made a very valid point. Halo Infinite, Gears of War, those are not small franchises in the slightest bit. I would argue that they're bigger than Battlefield, especially and Mike. And if you say no, Battlefield fucking 5 flopped.
No,
so
I wouldn't. Even then, I wouldn't say.
The last Battlefield installment flopped. Facts. No Gears and no Halo has flopped yet. So.
No.
No,
Two Halos flopped.
No. Your opinion of the quality of the game is not a flop.
Sure, they made their money, but like the chances of the chances of people actually returning from it because the games are so shitty, that can affect it. Just because they made their money on the game, the way that the game played out.
Talking about profit though.
Yeah, I'm talking about specifically money. Battlefield 5.
I understand that, but I'm saying at the same time, Microsoft can afford to do that because it's their property and it's under their platform. That other than EA Play being on there.
I wasn't done.
I'm saying, okay, that's cool, but I'm saying like, for them to do that, I don't know. And like even with EA Play, they would give you discounts on new games, but they weren't free or like anything like that. Nope. Game Pass literally includes those games right off the bat for the price. EA Play didn't do that. So for them to do something like that would be pretty buck wild in my book.
Okay,
although I can't see it.
What I was trying to get at was I need to see how the profits are split for that on Game Pass, because it doesn't matter if they're their own property. It's not like, so yeah, Xbox owns the Coalition, but that's a whole studio that needs to make its money. There's a lot of money that needs to be made, and for them to continue to put out AAA titles, really big exclusives on Game Pass at launch like that, obviously money's being made. You get what I'm saying?
Well, it's being made off the subscriptions of Game Pass.
No, yeah, and I understand that, but what I'm saying is I need to find out the splits for the developers, because obviously Game Pass is getting bigger. It is not your turn to shut up. Game Pass is getting bigger. More companies are trying to hop on it, and the fact that EA even partnered with Game Pass shows that they know that there's money there. And not to mention, especially with EA's models, the way that they've done it in the past, their money doesn't necessarily come from, let me not say it like that, but their games are structured to make more money in the long run anyway, with a bigger player base, with the DLCs, with the quote-unquote microtransactions, even though they don't do it as bad anymore. There's me, John, giving them one single pedal. So my thing is, the way it makes sense is, since Game Pass is so big, and since it is expanding, and since so many players are on it, more people are more likely to play the game on launch than if it was $60 and you buy it. And I'm not saying Battlefield is a small franchise and nobody would buy it. That's not what I'm saying. But I think the strategy has shifted from let's sell as many copies out the gate to let's get more players into the game, into the ecosystem, and then we make the money off them. So I think that in that way it is more profitable. Like, look at GTA Online. That has been printing money nonstop and is strictly off the offline service. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't think many people are buying physical copies of GTA 5 anymore. Yet it's still making record numbers of money. Same thing, Battlefront, the Star Wars Battlefront series, and all EA fucking franchises that are on EA Play. That ecosystem has been revitalized. Battlefront 2 is making a resurgence because it's on Game Pass and more people are on it. So that's what I think. So and because the last one flopped, I think they're like, oh, you know what? Let's partner with this because it's kind of a for sure thing that people are gonna get on it. That's my 2 cents.
I agree with you. The one thing I wanted to say before you rudely interrupted me interrupting you was that well, the way that I feel like Xbox does it is that they pay the developers and then they take the game and then they make the money that they paid the developers off the game. You know, just like a publishing company owns the rights to like the music that like an artist has.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's the only point I was gonna make. Like a really small point. Like,
Wait, is that a for sure thing or is that you speculating?
No, that's me speculating. I feel like
okay.
that's how they do it. I don't know. That's how they do it. It just makes sense to me. That's how they do it, right? So they pay the developers. Hey, make Gears 5. Developers get paid to making Gears 5. Then Microsoft has Gears 5, and then they put it out there, and then they make money off Gears 5. So like the developers already got paid for their service. Right. I feel like that's how it works.
Just want to be clear. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I was gonna say, so that's why they could put it on Game Pass, because the games there on Game Pass, we're paying them money every month to keep playing these games. That's their money right there. That's just how they get their money back. I feel like that's how it works. But I mean, I have no idea. That's just my opinion on the outside of things.
I just want to be clear that I am advocating for Battlefield to be on the Game Pass because that means I get to play it without spending $60 fucking dollars.
Right.
I'm just saying. Also, EA is a company that does things in the not best light, so also can see them not doing it.
Oh, okay. So I just did a quick search, and apparently,
why are you yelling?
It's different. It's different. So the way they do it, it's very different.
Case by case, right?
It's depending on the developers and what they need. Right. So he says, I'm gonna read this article real quick. It says, in certain cases, we'll pay for full production cost of the game. Then they get all retail opportunity on top of Game Pass. They can sell it on PlayStation, Steam, Xbox, whatever. And sometimes the developers more done with the game, and it's more of a transaction of, hey, we'll put it on Game Pass if you pay us this amount of money. So it's very different. It's a case by case basis. It's not like a contract where it's like, here it is. Okay. You know. So with that said, EA and the size of it, they can. That could be a pretty lucrative deal for both parties. So they could, yeah. So I mean, it's not like EA needs Microsoft to fund their game. You know, it's fucking EA. No. So they can definitely be like, hey, pay us this money, we'll put it on Game Pass, or even, yeah, because it's not an exclusive. So EA can definitely take advantage of the Game Pass console while still selling on PlayStation.
Selling it on the other platforms.
Well, yeah. Also, yeah, and I'm sure they have like their own. Pretty sure like. Battlefield has had microtransactions, right? Right?
They've had, of course.
So, like,
yeah, they have like cosmetics and all that stuff.
Right. So like they'll definitely make their money back with like people getting like cosmetics, and if they do put it on all Game Pass or whatever, they do discount the game for you to buy it if you want to keep it. It like they're gonna make their money back either way. Like I advocate for them to do it. I think it would be a good idea. Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe Knockout City is just like the first of many, just to see how it's gonna work. Like let's throw this one game that like maybe not a lot of people are interested to see what happens. They see the response it got, and they're like, "Now send in big guns, Battlefield." You know what I'm saying?
I think it could also be a sweeter deal if any future DLC. I mean, if they go like the other AAA title like route where it's like everything's free, all you gotta do is buy it once, like then it doesn't matter. But if they go like the route where everybody has to pay for DLC, then I mean they could just make a deal with like Game Pass and say if you have Game Pass and you get all DLC for free, which are like
most games don't do that though.
Yeah,
most games don't do that. I think like no, I don't think any of the games on there except for Destiny.
Gears did that,
but Destiny just has. Gears. I mean, Gears just has free DLC. There was no,
Gears. Destiny has free DLC.
What's the name of that freaking game?
Like Destiny just made their stuff.
Was it Outer Limits or
Outer Worlds?
No Man's Sky.
Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds had free. It had the DLC was free for Game Pass.
But was it like? Did you actually have to pay if you went elsewhere, or is it like
that? I don't know.
Because I'm not talking about just free DLC. Because Gears has free DLC. Destiny just went free DLC, I think, or up to the newest expansion, I believe. Or is it all
after a certain one, it's free?
Because I know Game Pass, all the expansions are free.
Yeah, if you get it on Game Pass, everything's free.
Right, and I know if you play somewhere else, you get up to I think Forsaken.
If you get it on PC and PlayStation, it's everything up to I think it's up to Forsaken, and then after that you have to pay for it.
Right. So I'm saying like
Or not
probably
pay for it, sorry.
Battlefield. Right. Maybe Battlefield will do the thing where they're like, maybe Battlefield's free, but the DLC isn't, because Battlefield comes out with a lot of DLC, especially like if it's a mainline modern one.
Fucking ton of it.
Yeah. So they probably do that, which in that case that's cool too. That's cool too. Like I would buy the DLC because I didn't have to pay $60 right off the bat. So I mean, like either way, I think it works.
How would that work though? Because excuse me,
You own the DLC but not the game. Like that's how it works.
that's kind of ass backwards, isn't it though? Because like,
well, I mean, if it's on Game Pass, technically you could just play it there. I don't have to buy the game. I could just buy it.
Right, but the thing about Game Pass, eventually, I don't think they're ever gonna do it with Battlefield. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, they pull Battlefield off the Game Pass.
That is possible, and then you have to buy the game to use your DLC. Like technically, yeah.
So you're just stuck with a bunch of DLC you can't even play.
Yeah.
But if it gets pulled from the Game Pass, chances are it's probably gonna drop past the 60. So you'll probably get it for cheaper and have the DLC already. You end up still spending less money.
I'm not arguing that. It just seems kind of.
Yeah, I mean, for that, I'm definitely assuming that like the contracts has a time. Like you can't drop DLC then pull it the next day. Like you get what I'm saying. Like I don't think you can do that. So I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the contracts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the contract.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, but I guess I'm pretty sure the contracts have like, hey, if you're dropping DLC, you got to keep it at least a couple months. So it's not like, oh, I bought the DLC and now I'm fucked because they just took the game off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, I'm eager. I'm super excited to see what they have in store, and the fact that it's coming before E3 makes me a little more excited because that means that they think it's big enough to not have on E3. But we'll see. So speaking of E3 though, Nintendo, good old buddy Nintendo, is back in the news again because they announced their Nintendo Direct E3 edition. Hey. It's not really called E3 edition. I just said it because it's for E3. But their new Direct is speculated. No, they said it, but I'm saying it's speculated to focus on 2021 releases. Did I say DLC?
You said DLC. E3, stupid ass.
Oh, might be. Their Direct, Nintendo's Direct, is rumored. And why I'm saying rumored is because the last time they said this, they lied. But it's rumored to be focused on a bunch of 2021 releases for the Switch. The last time they said that, a bunch of lies. All those games coming out in 2022, lying ass motherfuckers. But June 15th, right in the middle of E3, Nintendo Direct, and not only that, but these guys have a rat problem. Bunch of rats out here. So now. Boulanger.
Snitches and rats.
How you say that?
Boulanger. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it.
The French.
Barely
that's how I'm gonna say it. Boulanger, the French Electronic Network, have listed the Switch Pro on their website for £399. Now that's a total of like $600 USD, correct? $600.
No, it's like $560.
$560. That is a weird price for a console, but
I mean, it's the.
It was a direct.
I know. So, Nintendo has the worst kept secret in the industry of console leaks because people keep leaking that shit. So it's pretty much all but confirmed at this point. Nintendo hasn't said a single word about it. They haven't said no, that's not it, and they also haven't said yeah, that's it. So a bunch of speculation going around the Switch Pro, but now we have a good idea of what the price is going to be, and that bad boy is expensive, boy, which understandably so. The specs came out. It's more powerful than the Switch. Every time you get a new console around this time, it's priced around $500, so that's about right. So we'll see. I hope they officially announce it, and I hope they give us Joy-Con Pros, because I'm going to say that every fucking time, because I don't care about a bigger screen. I care about the goddamn joysticks being a piece of shit. There you go.
I was gonna say, you gotta be a little bit more specific. It's definitely the joysticks, because like they'll give you the Joy-Con Pros, but they'll still give you the shitty like joysticks. So.
No, I need the thumb pad, the shit that I put my thumbs on to move camera and mic.
The Pro controller thumbs, please.
I know there's a lot of information out there and like rumors and stuff. Did they say anything about the Joy-Cons? Are they upgrading the Joy-Cons for the Pro? Or was it just the same?
All they did was add the little handles at the bottom. That's all we know so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yes. As far as how much, like, if it's literally the Pro, but on the Joy Cons or like the sticks, I think it just has an ass. I think it just has a dump truck now.
Yeah, the
That's the
features
only
aren't
difference.
anything. Like they don't mention anything except for like the little.
Yeah.
They
like you said, the little
literally
dump
only
truck.
mentioned I think they've only mentioned that's like the Switch is 4K, all that other shit. It's like, but what about the Joy Cons though? Because that's the problem everybody has with your fucking con. If you could fix that part, like I don't even need the Pro console. I don't need the console. Just fix the fucking Joy-Cons. That's it.
Yeah. Honestly, like
Like
the Switch
how many
doesn't
class
have
action lawsuits did they have over Joy-Con drift? Like,
4.
are you just guessing? Or you?
Yeah, I just said 4.
But I think there was quite a few. Like, come on, bro, fix your shit, please. And
All
then
right.
Alex, for my birthday, you know when my birthday is. Please give me a yes.
Bro, if PlayStation and Xbox, the new consoles, are a sign of things to come, that Switch Pro will be sold out for at least 23 years, and you're never gonna get it. That's just what I'm speculating, because the Switch was the highest selling console for a while. That shit broke records. Imagine that in the scalpers market that we have now, with all these with all these pandemic entrepreneurs that spending their stimulus checks on buying consoles and selling it for thousands of dollars. No, John, you're not getting a Pro. You're not getting one. No one is.
Don't be a hater.
The only hope we have is that like everything starts to get back to normal and they start shipping them to like places like Target and Walmart and things like that.
Yeah.
Even then, people still grab those, but
at least I have a chance to fight somebody in their face. Like before they can get to the
you can be like, why the fuck do you have 2 in your hand? Give me
No,
one.
because then it's gonna happen the same thing with the Pokemon cards.
I was literally gonna say the same thing.
Right, where Target's gonna be like, okay, you adults are children, and now we're not gonna sell it. And then that's what's gonna happen, because apparently you motherfuckers don't know how to be amicable when it comes to children's playing cards. So imagine when the fucking console comes out, it's gonna be fucked up.
Here's the thing though, I won't pull a gun on anybody. That's what really fucked that story up when somebody
Because you
pulled a
don't
gun.
own a gun yet.
You don't know what I own. You don't know what I own. All right, number one.
I
Number
own
two.
these
I'm
two
like,
right here,
I got gun
baby.
one,
I
gun
got
two
these
right
guns.
here.
Gun and powder. Gunpowder.
Rafa got a musket. Why do you have a musket?
This man, no, he doesn't even have a musket. He has the powder.
Yeah.
With like he lights a
It's gotta be
match
transferred
for his
to them.
hands. He doesn't have anything else.
It's
Bro,
the explosion.
I picture him like, this scalper dude, right? I'm just gonna picture him. He's scalping shit, right? He's at Target and he's got like 2 switches in his hand. And Rafa's like, "Stop right there!" And he takes out an old ass gun and he pours the powder in it. No bullet, but he just shoves it in there.
Yeah.
And then clicks, and it's just like a poof, and nothing happens. And then he walks
then
away.
He gets gunpowder in his eye.
No,
Yeah,
I literally
eyes.
I don't even picture the musket. I picture he takes out gunpowder from his hand. He just throws in the dude's eyes like,
Yeah.
"Give me that console, give me that console," and he just
I say the crab.
but it's gunpowder. He's like, "Ah."
I feel like that's worse.
For real, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Look it up.
explosive.
Is gunpowder good for the eyes? Like,
I don't have to look that up. I could just tell you no.
you're not a doctor. I don't trust you.
Okay, look, man, I'm just gonna speed past this. Here we go, baby. Look, I'm gone. Let's talk about some kind of E3. Not really though. No, God of War. That's not E3. Not anymore. We might get some details, but anyway, God of War Ragnarok. That's the name that everybody's. Hold on, real quick. Why are people saying it's not God of War Ragnarok? Is it not called that officially, or because there's a
It's
whole
not
thing?
the
going on.
official title. It's just the running title that people have, because like at the end of spoiler warning, at the end of God of War 2 or God of War, the first one, it's like they announce like Loki and all that stuff, and with the coming of Loki,
It
it's
goes
the
into
coming of
Ragnarok,
Ragnarok. Yeah.
And it was hinted that Ragnarok was gonna happen, and I think like it was mentioned in the promotional. It was
Yeah.
mentioned in the teaser, so people are just like, "Oh, it's called like." For now, everybody's calling it God of War Ragnarok.
Oh,
but
I swore that was the name of
we
it.
haven't got any. I assume that's what it was too. I thought it was
Kind
God
of
of
a
War
random
Ragnarok.
question, but did God of War, the original trilogy, did they have like separate names, or was it just God of War 1, 2,
It was
One,
just
two, three.
numbered.
Okay, so
The PSP ones, those are the ones that had different names.
Yeah, they had Chain of
Yeah.
Olympus and
Mhm.
something Son of Sparta, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, and then the prequel to all the God of Wars, I think, is Ascension.
Ascension, yeah.
Yeah.
would you want them to do the original, like just 1, 2, and 3, or would you want them to add like a bonus name to it? Because I think a lot of games are doing that now currently. Instead of saying like 2, they put like whatever it is.
Yeah, I would rather
Totally
have.
cool with Ragnarok.
Yeah, I would rather have a title, especially for something like God of War, where this is technically like game 9 or something in the franchise.
Differentiate it from the rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you call it God of
Yeah.
War 2, it's like, oh, God of War 2 PS5 or God of War 2,
Yeah.
you know, like. So I like the name Ragnarok. It's pretty cool.
Sounds badass. I like that.
But
Ragnarok.
But yeah, it got delayed, and of course, you know, we as adult gamers, we understand. We understand why. But there are some adult gamers, the same people that go fight and pull guns on Pokemon cards, that like to say not nice words to developers. So it came
I
out.
want my game now.
So it came out that Rafa sent death threats to Alana Pierce.
Jesus Christ.
I want it now, Alina.
No,
You leave Alana Pierce alone.
no. What happened was.
And send me a PlayStation 5 too, so I can play.
Bless you. No, okay. So what happened was, you should send me a
Wait,
whole
side-
PlayStation 5.
Side note, I muted my mic so you didn't hear the sneeze. But because you're not muting yours when I speak, you heard the sneeze anyway, you fucking asshole.
Nice.
I was
He was
speaking.
speaking at the time.
Shut your mouth when I sneeze.
You know what, John? Time your fucking sneezes
Shut
better.
your mouth.
Be
when
quiet when I
sneeze.
sneeze.
Oh my God.
Okay, look. Let me explain what happened. So, God of War got delayed. They're saying that because they don't want to overwork their employees, all this good stuff, it got delayed. Understandably so, with the year that we had and everything that's going on. Sure, delay the game. Not to mention.
Real quick, they also, because Horizon Forbidden West is supposed to come out this holiday season or some shit like that. God of War Ragnarok, just whatever it's called right now. They started production like a little bit after that game. So for them to hit the same mark as Horizon Forbidden West, it was just unrealistic, just based on it. So they were like, let's give them more time to do this shit. Horizon is still coming out, I think, this holiday season. But that's also a reason, like, yes, they wanted to make sure everybody's good, but there was just no way that they were gonna release it in 2021. If they were working on it like right after Forbidden West, and that's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Add that to the fact that nobody has a goddamn PS5. You had a flop brewing, but not your fault.
Well, no, they also said that it was coming out for PS4 as well. So
That's why, yeah, because no one has a PS5. That's why they were like,
scalpers ruined everything. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, scalpers can only
No.
do so much as well because they're reselling it. So that PS5 is somewhere. You know, somebody paid a ton of money for it. But there's no supply of it. You know, in order to the way to beat scalpers is to release way more than they can get their hands of. Right? No one's scalping Xbox One X right now. You get me? Not to mention we have new consoles. That was a terrible example. But what I'm saying is, if they were to release Ragnarok right now with the state of the PlayStation 5, flop. And it wouldn't be their fault. But there's no way they would make that money back on release. There's not enough PlayStation 5s out there. So yeah, it makes sense to put it on PlayStation 4. People are concerned that because they're now developing it for both the weaker console and the newer console, it's like, oh, it's gonna suffer, whatever. I'm like, no, you're just gonna get a Cyberpunk on the original consoles while we get the good one over here on PlayStation 5. But what I was saying, so it got delayed. Most people understood. They go like, yeah, we get it, we understand. I don't have a PS5 any fucking way. So cool, delay it until I get one, right? But of course, there are that small percentage of gamers out there who take shit personally and don't know how to manage their emotions and are just fucking animals and deserve to be put down. I'm joking.
They're on the spectrum.
Yeah. So they decide not to say yeah to that. Hold on. You set me up.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. No. Anyway, so it came out that Alana Pierce, who used to be a part of IGN, and she's a really big creator, she last year got hired at Sony Santa Monica Studios. She's a writer there now. So she ended up getting, it's not even like death threats. It's more so I can't say the word threats because what they DM'd her because she put it out was disgusting. I'm just gonna say she was getting harassed. It was like horrible.
A lot of words that you're not supposed to say.
Yeah.
Especially to a woman.
They were like unconsensual sex talk.
Yeah.
Right?
But like one step further is like I hope that that's on camera and your streamers see it and like your fans see it and you get banned for it. Like it was like layers to that.
Shit.
Like it was some crazy.
You
like
get banned for it. Hope you get banned for it. Hope you get taken to court.
Dude, like it was.
The crazy part is that she's a writer. She's not even a developer. Like she's not a higher up. She's a writer for the game. To tell her that this is her fault, it's like, bro, her job is done. She made this, like, she helped with the story of the game. What do you mean?
Yeah. So
like, how are you gonna get mad at her for this?
I'm telling you, like, I kind of said it as a joke, but like I feel like there's people out there. Okay, hold on. Let me say this correctly.
I'm gonna need you to not.
No, let me say this correctly.
There's people think twice, say once.
There's people out there who do not have a lot, and this is all they have. Okay, so when the one thing that they have is being taken away from them, what they're gonna do? They're gonna fucking complain. They're gonna bitch and moan.
Okay, I was on.
Alex, put the applause on. That was a good PT way to say
I
that.
think it was gonna go that route.
That was very nice. No,
yeah.
I heard the way it was gonna go, so I appreciate.
I was at the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
I was like, "What is he gonna say?"
No,
it's just like, I gotta edit something out again.
There's just people out there who don't hold. Who this is all there is. This is all there is for them. You can take it away from them, they're gonna lose their shit. So of course they're gonna bitch and complain.
But see, there's a difference between complaining. Like there's absolutely nothing wrong with voicing your dismay at a game being delayed. If anything, good. That shows that you have interest in the game. That it shows the developers, they care. Let's work harder so we can make these fans happy because we are hurting people by pushing this game back. I understand that, but saying, "Hey, I'm sad that you moved the game back," is different from, "Hey, I hope you get on camera."
Of course,
yeah,
of course. It's just like fuck, what was I gonna say?
Please. Not on the playing pod. Okay.
I hope it's not like
we need Alex. We need to get the
2P. Yeah, I know.
Man.
That's why I said save it for that one. Save it for
I can't be holding back my tongue like this.
Hey, if I can do it,
you should look in the mirror and realize that maybe you're just a garbage person.
Oh
How about
boy.
that?
Rafa or
Well, both of y'all. If you can't properly say things.
I did say it properly.
I know, but if you're like, man,
honest,
this is difficult.
and to be honest, I had to kind of like my actual opinion is like this, and I kind of have to like swerve around it a little bit. There's certain things I just can't say right now.
You could just say it, just not the way you're gonna.
Nope.
Not the way you feel.
Nope.
We're quite all right. We did that. We talked about it. The people know.
Right.
We said our opinions. Let's speed past this before we get.
I'm not
bad territory.
No. I'm not saying say it the shiesty way. I'm like you can have those thoughts and not say it in a stupid way.
Okay.
Nope.
So here's my thought. Okay, what he said.
Hold up. Actually, move on.
No, wait.
Move on,
real quick.
because
I'm gonna say nice.
You're gonna TI it. You're gonna TI it where you're gonna use big words to say super offensive shit.
I'm actually gonna say very small words. So wait, what they said, no you.
Alex.
That was it. What they said, no you. That's it. Like what that it happens to them instead. Like that's it. That's all.
I guess.
I'm joking.
I guess no user.
Yeah, no you. But no, she took it in stride. She's she's been on the internet. She knows how these things go. But she said, hey, no, this shit doesn't bother me. She's she's used to the industry. She's been a part of IGN. That's one of the most horrible fucking fan base. I mean, communities of all time. But
also, it could also be little kids who are just on the internet fucking around.
That's horrible. But
That's a part of the horrible
Yeah.
community. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but regardless, even though she can take it in
that's-
stride and she's cool, like that doesn't mean it's all right. You know, like that you shouldn't.
No.
We as a gaming community cannot do that. Like we've come so far. Gaming as a whole has come so far, and it's been a long road to be taken seriously. Like especially with it's a legitimate business now. We'll talk about a little more about that kind of stuff later, but you can't keep having that shit set us back, man. You can't just get on.
The thing is, the problem is that the community is so big, it's so wide. There's no way we could like check that, you know, especially that our community has a range of, you know,
Everybody.
kids to
Every
adults,
fan base has a radical group.
right?
Every fan base,
You know,
sports, sports fan base. Like, wasn't there like baseball opened up? Sox fans were fighting in the stands and shit. Like,
Well, Sox fans are a bunch of fucking animals, so I
Yeah,
mean,
Sox
I don't
fans are a
see
bunch
that.
of.
Yeah, I mean,
Whoa, what the fuck? Dude?
Don't tell me a Sox fan in here.
That's why the Sox are doing better than the Cubs right now, right?
Is that
Hey, a
even
bunch
true?
of savages. You guys over there, a bunch of animals.
but not
Hey,
even
man.
talking about. Look, Toxic
Get your
already ready
fists
to
up,
fight.
got your
You see?
funny up,
He's
alright?
He's already ready to fight. See, that's what I'm talking about. But I'm saying
Exactly.
like,
Keep it in the hood, buddy.
yeah,
Oh my god.
put your piece away.
I'm gonna say I went to a Cubs game. Hey, look, hold on. I'm just saying this. I was just saying this. I went to a Cubs game last week, and and the fan and some of the other people there, they were cool as fuck. He offered me peanuts, and we had a really good time. If I go over
Sox
to
game?
No. Wait, Alex, no. You have to also remind them that very same guy, he told you, "I'll be right back." It's hot dog time, and then he
Right,
left.
okay.
ain't
All right.
nobody, ain't nobody doing that at a Sox game. You be
Okay,
catching
yeah.
knuckle sandwiches before they offer you hot dog time.
Right, so hot dog time, he left and he came back and then he offered me peanuts. If I did that at what is it, U.S. Cellular? What's it called now? U.S. Cellular.
It's like
No, guaranteed.
Hell on the earth. The
It's
They
called-
changed it again.
It's guaranteed rate.
Gladiator,
If I do
Coliseum, the Roman Coliseum.
baseball battle royale.
if I do that at the baseball battle royale arena, no one's gonna say it's hot dog time. They're gonna say it's time to get beat down, and then I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Okay, then you gotta do the beatdown. I don't get it.
It's Betty Bye time.
Get your gunny up, not your funny up.
It's
Hey.
time to beat your ass time.
I didn't go there to participate in a fight club. I wanted to watch a baseball game. So
I came for peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Okay,
Not
I
to-
didn't come to get cracked. Okay, I came for Cracker Jacks.
What's
But
funny is
y'all are
I
toxic.
saw a meme on Twitter. It's saying people are fighting at baseball games. The nature is healing.
yeah.
No. They said Sox fans are fighting. Nature's no. No,
It's happened at other places in other states. All
We all
right,
know
you can't just say
Oregon.
us.
It has. No, fucking, they're throwing shit on basketball players now and stuff. Like, dude,
Yeah, people are getting
That
crazy.
guy
now.
got arrested though.
he
Hopefully that people
fucking
learn.
deserves it.
I think just like if things are opening up, people are just like,
Let's just go back to licking ice cream and putting it back. All right, let's just go back to that.
No,
All right.
Hey,
What the
hey,
fuck?
come on,
No.
come on.
the views of
Don't
Alex
clap that.
not.
Don't clap that.
Oh
Not-
my God, that was
They are not the
so
same as of
bad.
Geekjar.
Hey, no lie, when that
Paul
shit
is
came
fuming
out,
right now.
that shit angered me like to the core. Like, and she got arrested, so haha to her. But let's move on from this. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about more. I guess this is quote unquote PlayStation news. Let's talk about some high end fashion because we here are all very fashionable people. We all wear nothing
Right.
but brand
Yeah.
names. Look, brand name.
Look at Hector's shirt.
Woo! Applaud that boy.
What does that say?
X
What's your
quarters.
shirt?
It's a gaming.
Okay,
thing.
okay, I like
It's
that.
nice. I like the pattern.
Thank you.
Yeah, see,
I
we're all,
like that.
you know,
I
John's
like
wearing.
yellow and pink.
Stand up. Let's look at it.
Let me see that.
Ooh, ooh.
Ice.
That's actually very nice. I actually like that. That's actually very nice.
Okay. All right, but what we say all that to say that we're very fashionable here. Okay, we wear all name brands, Xbox name brands, like my
I
dick.
only wear cargo pants and
Like a John
Legend of
shirt.
Zelda shirts. Well, this is a
Nice.
shirt.
All right.
Disrespect.
So
what
any-
shirt do you got, Alex?
I got a Rick and Morty.
Can we get a fit check? How much does it cost?
$17 total, head to toe.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. Anyway, but it's okay because now I get a chance to step my game up and rep gaming. All right. Now everybody can see where we're at. So Balenciaga, you know what I'm saying? Balenciaga themselves are putting out PlayStation merch. You know what I'm saying?
That's that brand that Cardi B drops in her songs.
Yup. So you know what I'm saying? So Balenciaga PlayStation 5 shirt and PlayStation shirt.
That's what she gets for WAP, right?
Yeah.
Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a shirt has a price tag of $675. A hoodie,
Oh shit.
$875.
Oh shit.
Where y'all at, broke gamers? Wrong button.
Let me tell you something, Alex. I know there's a non-broke gamer out there who's gonna pick all this up right now really quickly. It's that man, number one man, and he already knows I'm about to say it too.
Notorious.
Money bag, yo, never broke boy Hector. He's gonna pick those up right after this. I already know he will.
Hey,
See the fit.
he already got the pre-order. What do you mean?
Gotta go
Yeah,
check,
exactly.
Hector hit the group chat and he sent a screenshot of his what is it? I'm hearing myself talk, so my brain doesn't work.
Well, if you maybe you stop yelling.
He sent oh, Jesus Christ. He sent the screenshot of the reservation of the email, the confirmation email saying, "Hey, I got 4 hoodies on lock and I got 17 shirts, dude." But man,
Now, Hector, and this is a little bit of a selfless plug here, but on the Bento Boxcast, we also talked about a specific collab with Gucci and what was the brand? Banana, so an anime about cat bananas. Yeah. And they were going for some pretty expensive stuff on there too. So what's gonna get to your house first? This or
honestly, I wish we had recorded this tomorrow, because quite literally the banana Gucci sweaters comes in tomorrow.
Oh,
we kind of timed this off a little wrong.
Let's stop right here.
Sheesh.
Tomorrow.
Sheesh.
John, edit this. We're gonna pick this right back up tomorrow, so he could be like, bam, here it is.
By the way, you guys, Young Boy Never Broke Hector has also bought a life-size statue of an anime character.
Yeah, I'll have my little ones back there.
The ones with the clouds, right?
My wife was
the titties.
It's Rem from ReZero.
Is it fully like anatomically correct?
Yes, it is. It's life-sized.
All the way anatomically correct?
Yes.
Is she posable?
No.
Does it have like a compartment for me to
It's not a sex doll.
Can you fuck it?
Does it have a compartment for me to put my can?
Well, Hector, you're the one with it.
Does it come with pockets? Does it come with pockets?
You seem real confident in that answer, though.
Hey, hold on.
Rafa's tried.
Two questions.
Rafa's tried with yours?
Yes.
Two questions.
Well, that's why he's never coming over. I get it. Okay.
Serious questions. Can you fuck it? Have you tried?
Why are we making it seem like I actually have this? This is the only part
that you do have it, dude. Shut up. Your money back, yo.
I can see the elbow peeking out of the corner of your webcam. She's standing right there.
Standing right
there.
They should go away.
We'll talk later. I'm working.
Scoot over. No, and no. I feel like for context, I should probably answer those questions.
You lying. You definitely did it. All right, man. So, are we getting the Balenciaga? Hey, if we split it 4 ways and we share it, I think it would be cool.
It'll be like the sisterhood of the traveling pants.
We're the sisterhood of the traveling Balenciaga PlayStation merch.
Wait, but not in the summer though. It's gonna be musty.
Sheesh. I got laundry.
Hector. You're not part of this. You're gonna have like 10 of them by yourself.
Hey, okay. Whoa. Why would I need 10 of the same shirt?
Because your money bags go.
So you don't smell the must from before.
Your Young Boy Never Broke.
Disposable, foldable, throw away.
You're so rich, you just throw it out.
Disposable shirts that you just like. It smells like yesterday, and then you put it on. Now you have a new one.
Like the paper towel dispensers where you just like pull it down.
Right. You just they're just Balenciaga PS5.
They're just shirts that you just pull.
Giant roll of one shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, fam. I know you got it like that.
Man, nice, Hector.
That's
the lifestyle.
That is such a brilliant idea, though.
Disposable shirts we should get on that.
I can't wait for these shirts to hit StockX and be like $3,000.
Yeah, like way more expensive.
Right. I can't wait for scalpers to get their hands on this. Anyway, yeah, they're more expensive than the fucking console. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not buying a shirt for $600.
Yeah, because you're broke. You're a broke boy.
I am.
They look pretty cool though.
You're broke boy, always broke.
Can I play God of War?
You always broke. Yeah. You're
Unlike Hector, who's never broke boy, Ultraman.
Yeah, this young boy never broke.
my god.
Old man always broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But anyway, if it'll let me fucking play God of War Ragnarok on it, then that's the only way I'll fucking make that purchase. But other than that, like, I'm straight.
Oh, man.
I'm straight. All right, my head to toe, $17. All right, that's it. That's it.
Pretty good.
But guys, is it time? Is it time for a new segment on the Play and Pod podcast? Oh, okay. Don't everybody answer at once. All right.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
All right. John, I'm gonna press the button. I want you to handle this. All right.
I wouldn't. We were gonna echo up a storm.
No, I'm gonna mute I'm obviously gonna mute my mic, but I want you to handle this. All right.
You go ahead and do it.
No. You got it. You ready, John? Here you go. Here we go. New segment alert.
And now, coming to you live from the Geekjar studio, we have Hector, our esports correspondent, coming at you with the dankest news, Mountain Dew. Take it away, Hector.
Love it.
I feel like I should have a game fuel with me now.
We have the G Fuel. We need a G Fuel. Hector's beard oil juice. That's what we need. Sponsor.
This segment is called Hector's Corner.
It's Hector's Corner.
Hector's Corner. You didn't say that.
Actually, I'm in a corner too, which is funny.
It's okay. Restart it.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Here we go, baby. I'm put a little.
Here we go. Go. And now we put Hector in a corner to tell you about the sports news in this week's Hector's Corner. Take it away, Hector.
Oh my god. Wow. What a momentous day.
I like that one. I like that one.
It's only going to get worse. I already know as the days go on.
You bet your ass.
1,000%.
Bet your bottom dollar. Okay, go ahead.
I didn't like that last one. That's your bottom dollar.
You want to do it again? You want to do it a third time?
No, please,
Oh,
please,
okay.
no.
Here we go. And now, Hector's on timeout. And now his punishment is to tell you the esports news in this week's Hector's Corner. Hector's Corner. Go ahead, Hector.
Cry, bro. That was funny. Put him in timeout. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna go on before I say any other bad thing to make this to go again. Guys, we have a lot. Okay.
And
in big news, thank God these two are gonna go by quick. But essentially, what happened is recently off the win from Sentinels in the most recent Champions tournament. One of the team members that they had on there was Tens, Ten capital Z, and they recently bought him from Cloud9 for a 7-figure number. So his buyout was quite expensive.
did you say Cloud9, Joe?
No, Cloud9.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead. And yeah, it's just pretty expensive. A lot of like big deals are going on right now with like players, and they're like being bought out from different orgs and things like that for like stupid expensive amounts. So like this being a like either $1 million or multi-million-dollar deal is like pretty nutty. Like just the fact that people can gaming is getting big is essentially what I'm trying to say.
That people can buy people for millions of dollars is crazy.
Yeah. Someone should buy me.
Fully agree.
Is that like the highest amount that you would know of like someone's deal, or
for
is it higher?
Valorant? I think so. I think Valorant this is if not the highest, but definitely high up there for like a buyout completely from somebody else. And the crazy part is like the reason why his buyout was so expensive was not only one, it being him being like a really popular like gamer and streamer and player, but also because like he was one of like the most valuable players on the team during the tournament run. So like they're like, yeah, like, hey, we should probably keep him considering we want to be like we're currently the best team in NA. And they did beat EU too, so like it's even more sweeter the fact that they have the full team as a roster still. And then also kind of like in Valorant news, which is gonna burn Alex a little bit, but Riot announces that the mobile version of Valorant is following the game. It's like first year anniversary.
Yeah,
Slap
hater.
that cheer, Alex. Slap
Time
that
out.
cheer.
Time out.
Slap that
Hold on,
cheer.
let me cheer first. Hey, but time out. Why is it gonna burn me?
Because you hate mobile gaming,
Because
but I
you
too
don't-
hate
Because
mobile
you're a
gaming.
hater.
Because you
You're
guys are old
You're not a mobile
men.
Okay.
You guys are geezers.
Oh, man.
Screeching halt.
Old man always broke.
Screeching
Man.
halt. Hold on.
What?
First of all, you smile at my camera like that one more time when I'm not looking, I'm gonna smack shit out of you. Number two, a real game coming to a phone is absolutely fine. Porting it that way is fine. What mobile gaming isn't is those little stupid ass games that you see on the App Store that you just tap and do shit. That isn't mobile gaming. This is a port of a real game on a phone, not the same thing. So it doesn't burn me. I'm actually quite happy about it.
Oh,
So now you're backpedaling. Okay.
Ain't no backpedaling. I'm doubling down that the shit that John plays isn't mobile game. I mean, isn't gaming.
It's a game on the mobile. Checkmate.
No, mobile gaming isn't real gaming, but you can port real games to mobile.
It's really on my phone.
You know what's the biggest platform ever for gaming right now, Alex?
Mobile.
Rafa's gonna have a really good point here, and I'm
Mobile.
kind of angry he did.
And
Checkmate.
And-
you know where Call of Duty's making most of its money from? Mobile.
Checkmate.
that is a real
I will
game.
say, yeah, I would say Call of Duty
That-
Mobile was
that
right.
is-
I get his point.
Hey, look, Fortnite mobile,
Man.
Call of Duty mobile, Valorant mobile, all those games are real games on mobile. John playing a little tap the game that doesn't, you don't do shit, you just tap to keep the screen awake and it prints money for you and you're just watching ads. Not gaming.
They're called AFK games.
Hey John, if you have to be away from the fucking game to play it, guess what? You're not playing the game.
You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Obviously, you're old and you don't get that.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
don't get
okay.
that.
I'll teach you how to
essentially
use.
a
I'll
boomer.
teach you how to use your
Yeah.
printer, old man. Well, I'm out here.
You don't know how to
Win
use
the
the printer.
big
Yeah.
leagues.
Hold on.
Go check your pager.
Hold
Yeah.
on. First and foremost, John doesn't
Why
know
don't
how to
you-
use a printer. I'll say that
Yes,
right
I
now.
do.
No,
Yes,
you
I do.
don't. No,
You
you
put the
don't.
paper. You press print. Stupid.
Wrong.
Who uses printers anyways?
Me.
Right. Obviously,
of
I
that
use
bullshit.
You're an old
Drive.
man.
You need hard copies for your dumb eyes because they can't see the internet.
Oh
Idiot.
my god.
Yeah, I print out my YouTube videos and watch them.
You just print my frame.
Slideshow.
I have,
my frame.
I have like an
It's a
old
flip
school
book.
flip book. Yeah. No sound though, so I need the subtitles.
You just make the sounds yourself. You're like, "Arr."
Anyway, Valorant Mobile, that's great. That's pretty big
Yeah.
news. I'm a fan of that. That's cool.
I do want to try it. There's no other. They announced nothing else, right? Like they haven't said anything else about it.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like that's the only like really big announcement they have. Besides that, I mean, it's the 1 year anniversary. They're one of the biggest esports now, so it's like it's whatever they do, they're gonna make money, so it really doesn't matter. But I mean, yeah, I mean, speaking of money, this is actually one of the biggest news out there within the gaming community, and it doesn't even have to do with any specific game. Recently announced that TSM signs one of the biggest deals of all time in gaming history. This also kind of like solidifies that gaming is something that people need to keep their eyes on because it's literally only going to get bigger. Within this past week of us recording on the 4th of June, so I think it's yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
As of recording.
TSM has signed a 10-year deal with FTX, and it is rumored, or it is amounting to $210 million to also change the naming rights for them. So it's going to be FTX TSM.
That's a crazy name.
Yeah, it's like extremely nutty. And for those of you that may or may not know, FTX is a cryptocurrency exchange app, which is even crazier because everybody knows cryptocurrency is booming right now. Hold the Doge.
Shout out to Doge. Yup.
Yeah, I was
Thank you.
about to say
Hold the
hold the
line.
We are powered by Doge.
Doge.
We're resuscitated by Doge.
It's funny. That's truer than you guys think.
For real.
Just saying.
Honestly.
Oh my god! But yeah, I mean, if you guys are into FTX, definitely do that. And I mean, yeah, it just adds more. What is it like backing to gaming and just making it that more like important and things like that. So, $210 million is absolutely insane. You have no idea what they could do
Chump
within the gaming
change.
sphere with that. Yeah. So, and they're literally only going to make more money off of that. Just think about that. Like they spent 210 million, but they're going to be making so much bank.
Right. That's stanky amount. You know what I could do with that much money? All the chicken nuggets I can get. You know all the chicken nuggets I can get with that much money?
I can almost get out of my debt with that money.
Almost. It seems like you made a lot of bad life decisions. If that's it.
I mean, I'm on a podcast with you guys who think mobile gaming is real. So yeah, obviously.
Negative facts.
You both are very old men.
Old man.
Got
You
big
guys
boy
are
debt.
basically walking dust.
Walking corpses.
You're Dark Souls 3 Ashen ones, okay? Old men.
Can we let Hector finish his?
I'm
I was
sorry.
about to say no, but he brought up Dark Souls. But I recently just stumbled upon like a TikTok where it's like they give you like the history of a game within 3 minutes, and it's actually really sick. They did Dark Souls, and I learned so much about Dark Souls in those 3 minutes. Even though I played every game.
Send that my way because I still don't know what Dark Souls is about, and I beat the third one.
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. They did Destiny, and it was really cool. But that's
I'm
Send me
so
that one
glad
as
you
well.
brought up Dark Souls because you know what's funny about Dark Souls? I don't know shit about that game. I've beaten all of them. I don't know shit about it. All I know is it's fucking hard. That's it. And I roll.
it's dumb.
Like the story, like Paul carries me through those games. That's all I know about Dark Souls. Like follow
That's-
Paul.
Do you think
All
Paul
the
knows what the
game.
game is about?
I'm
No.
pretty sure
Yeah.
it does.
He definitely does.
No, I
Has
don't
he
think so.
told you it? I think he's just like, I beat the boss.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about he can tell you whatever he wants, and we have no choice to believe him unless we go watch it ourselves.
No reason. Yeah, he could tell me
Yeah,
anything, and
exactly.
I would have no bearings
It's like-
to be
it's-
like, that's incorrect.
It's I've done it before where I would get on like YouTube and just look up like lore videos on like Dark Souls and stuff like that, and people just kind of explain like what the bosses come from and what's your backstory. It's a lot of cool stuff. It's a lot of details that go into those games.
If you guys actually
So-
like those videos, one of the best videos for that is what's that PS4 exclusive that was
Bloodborne.
Dark Souls the Bloodborne ones, those are sick. Bloodborne has a really sick story. I wish they brought that back.
Mhm. Bloodborne takes a lot of inspiration from H.P. Lovecraft and like those style monsters.
I thought you were gonna say HBO Max. I was like,
Me too.
all right.
I'm like, how did they know?
Right.
By
It
the
came
way-
out before.
By the way, guys, the Friday movies are not on HBO Max anymore, and I'm super sad.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh man, I don't give a shit.
I know you
Do
don't
the
care.
explosion. Do
I know
the
you don't
explosion.
care, but I was trying to watch Next Friday yesterday, and it was
You've
not on
been
there,
down
and
to-
I was really, really sad.
You should watch good stuff instead.
You should watch
The
your
Friday
mouth
series are good movies.
explosion.
What are you talking about?
Fresh Prince is all on there. Watch that.
I don't want to watch Friday.
Watch Boss Baby.
Well, okay.
I don't know watch Boss Baby. That's on Netflix, ain't it?
Oh, well, you know where it is, right?
Watch Boss Baby.
Oh
What's the
my
problem?
goodness. Let's
You know, I'm just gonna I'm gonna just close this out with
Yeah.
the last one that hopefully wakes everybody up and gets people back in the zone, because this one is a fucking trip, man. It is it's an article and a half, honestly.
Is this gonna anger me? Is this angering me?
I'm
No,
angry
but
already.
you might have some thoughts on it. It's actually
I'm
really
angry.
really wild.
It's
Shout out Griffin for sending it my way.
Hey.
You sound different.
So, me and him kind of got into a conversation about GTA role players and how that's like getting really, really huge in the gaming sphere. And this big article just recently came out saying mysterious messages leave GTA RPers thinking SAVX SavX faked his own death. So this one guy, he is was apparently a very popular streamer, a very big guy within this like. So they have like this. Let me paint the picture for you guys. They have this world in GTA RP where only like influencer streamers can get into it. So it's like I think most of the people are like not able into it, or they have to go through like this like they have requirements or whatever. Like they have to go through the screening process to get into the RP player like
Right.
world. But a lot of like streamers are in there, content creators, things like that. They're in that world. So this guy was a streamer, and essentially he was like extremely huge within the community. And then he got caught cheating. He was using aimbot within like the roleplay like server. So he got cheating. He got
That's
caught
lame.
cheating, and this entire thing blew up, and he started to get like all this negative, feedback and hate towards him.
Uh-huh.
So for most people, they would say, okay, well, let me be better. Let me just turn off the aimbot. Let me try to like recoup my shit. Let me try to bring my branding back.
Right.
No, he thought, let me fake my death.
Well, asterisks because it suggests we don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Nobody
it's
knows.
not 100%
So don't
confirmed.
know.
So don't just.
Wait,
It's
hold on.
speculation.
But,
Pause,
but that's
pause,
how
pause.
it's like seeming.
But essentially, yes. Like
Question. The big question.
Yeah.
Because it's a role playing server. He faked his death in the
IRL.
server.
In real life,
So-
Alex.
So what happened? So what happened was, yeah, he got caught aimbotting in the server. He got flack for it. Then he passed away. Like around the same time, he passed away.
Mhm.
I think you said it was about a year ago, right?
Yeah.
About a year ago, right? Now this like a couple days ago or whatever. Again, shout out to Griffin.
Mhm.
One of his friends who played with him in the server received messages from that same Discord, his friend's Discord, like, yo, what up, fam? Faked it all. Essentially, he said, I faked it. I did. And then he was like, what are you talking about? Like, we mourned for you, this and that. And he's like, I just didn't want to deal with the bullshit. This was way easier. He was just done with the Discord messages said that the person was done with the community and it was easier to just die. But then I guess like the conversation stopped or something like that. So and there was like another thing because people saw that like his Twitter handle was active, but that was debunked because that was a fan who like after like a year or so, like the Twitter handle got disconnected or something, like his Twitter got disabled, so that handle was to be able to be used, and the guy was like, I'm not the dude, I just want to keep the handle alive. But the friend is like, I'm fairly certain that's him. And like, there's just this big speculations. Like, did this dude really pass? Did this actually happen? Did someone like hack into his
Why
Discord?
didn't they just video chat and you can see if it's him?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Then maybe I don't-
that then it goes. It could be like this big publicity thing, but at the same time,
that's what I think it is. I think this is just one big
Because
publicity stunt.
if
I'm
my
being
friend
honest.
came back to life, I'm like, video chat me right
I would
fucking
call
now.
him. I would call him. Yeah.
No, video. I need to see it. I don't.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Right now. Also, wait, because I don't. This is news to me. So he faked his death in real life.
Asterisks.
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 So he may actually. He may actually be dead.
it might be actually.
He
that's
actually might be dead.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
wait,
again,
so-
so the timeline is there's the role playing server for GTA. He got caught aimbotting in the server. He got flagged for it. He passed. He passed away in real life. He passed away.
Okay, now there. Hold on, pause. What was the cause of death? Did they say?
That I don't know.
The article does not say.
I know it just says that the brother messaged one of the friends saying that confirmed that his.
And
that
here's
his
the
brother
kicker
passed.
too. There's no obituary for him.
That's what I was gonna ask. Because when people die, and if they have, well, even if they don't have any sort of influence, like somebody somewhere has there's a record of
no
it.
somewhere,
There's no certificate of death. Of, like,
No,
death?
there's no obituary.
This
There's
man faked
anything.
it. This man faked it.
There's nothing saying that he like legitimately has passed.
Right?
There's
Because
no legitimate
there's
confirmation.
always
Yeah.
a record of
Passed.
death. Always.
No, there is.
Right.
Yeah.
When
So
someone passes away, they hand you the certificate of,
Yeah,
of death saying that
You
they
get a
died.
diploma that he died. You get a death diploma.
A diploma. You get a graduation from life.
But
Yeah.
Pretty much.
but yeah, so like
Well,
there's nothing.
there isn't
There's nothing
any,
on that
then-
end,
No,
and so
it-
that's why a
it
lot of
faked
people are leaning towards like he faked his death.
that shit.
So
Unless they have been like, no, wait, no, I'll say unless they didn't find his body, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you'll still.
his
get
brother
those-
literally said he
But
passed
his
away.
brother announced that he passed. They'd heard it from his brother, to which everybody believed because that's your brother. That's the dude's brother. But I mean, like that.
But he
I
could
mean,
be
like,
lying
if there's
for him
no,
though. His brother could be lying for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, that's.
I mean,
a theory.
that's why everybody's leaning towards if there's no actual proof that the man actually passed. There's just a lot. There's just a lot going on. It's quite a strange
My only
story.
thing is, it's like you were making probably really good money, and you chose the route of, all right, I'm gonna fake my death, asterisks, instead of let me just not play GTA RP anymore and just go play other places and make money. Like,
Wait, this is illegal. You can't fake your own death, right? Like that's
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like
yeah, it's-
89%
It
sure
is
that's
illegal.
illegal. Yeah,
It is
okay.
illegal.
I mean, I didn't do that much research, but I just know like if he did this, then this is I don't know, man. GTRP, I don't think it's that deep. Like I know it's like really popular, but it's just not that deep.
Hey yo, hold on. If let me ask you this: if it turns out that this gentleman is actually still alive and he did this, yo, fuck him. But fuck him, and he deserves to go to jail or at least some repercussions because you don't do that shit. Number one. Number two, if this gentleman is still alive and he, you know, let me get that out the way. Fuck him 2 times because he's a little bit of a bitch. Yo, if you first off, anybody uses aimbot as a fucking bitch, why are you playing the game if the bots can do it for you? Number one. Number two, if you get
especially
caught,
on GTA, like GTA like helps you a lot.
GTA has an auto lock system.
it has a built-in aimbot. Like you already have
it's
aimbot
like
in the game.
headshots.
And anyway, you suck at video games. Yeah,
What does it matter? The game already locks onto the bad guy for you.
Well, headshots is like you die quicker.
Yeah, but you can't like aim up a little bit as it locks on. Like,
really, all you got to do is just aim.
I mean,
Just
hey, he
look
just
up a
goes for
little
the
bit.
aimbot.
I feel like if any game doesn't require an aimbot, it's that game. Any game with an auto lock feature, you don't need to aimbot.
No, you don't. But anyway, what's I saying? Yeah, essentially, fuck that guy. He a bitch. Can I say pussy on YouTube? I don't care. He a pussy. Fuck him. Busted ass old kid, little kid. That's him.
I think he's 22.
If he
He's
actually,
22.
And okay, and bro, you can't stop. Can you stop yelling? Like I'm trying to keep muting and unmuting. I would like to have conversations with friends.
You can't give me topics like this and then be quiet about it. No,
You should just be conscious that hey, there's another person with a mic in the room.
you should be conscious of muting that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
For
yo,
those of you
for
that
what
are
I'm
also
saying-
questioning, it's the GTA RP no pixel community. That's what it is.
Ooh.
So anyway, I feel bad for the community that mourned this sack of shit Asterix if he actually killed himself.
Asterix again. If he actually passed, that's unfortunate. Like the fact that this is even coming up is quite sad and unfortunate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If it did happen, I could see a 22-year-old making that decision. I could see a 22-year-old being like, maybe I should die. JK. Not really.
Oh, that decision. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this got
I feel
morbid.
I feel like I said JK. I feel like a younger kid would make that decision if they are like if they're in the limelight and stuff like that. Maybe it's easier to just disappear.
Yeah.
You know, I
Just
can
turn
see
the
it.
Computer off. Just don't sign back in. Just don't. You don't have to say, "Hey, I'm dead, yo."
It's a young kid. It's a young guy. If this happened again, if it did,
22 years old. Hell no, that is not a young kid.
22-year-old.
That's a young man.
Still young though.
That's still a
You
young
make
guy. You can make stupid
mistakes,
decisions at 22.
Yeah, definitely.
Granted, you should know a little better because you're 22, but I can also see a 22-year-old in the limelight of gaming who just recently got into a bunch of flack. He's a very popular YouTuber in this realm, which is rising in popularity. I can see the thought process. It doesn't make it a good one. It's actually very stupid if it happened, but I can see it. And yeah, if it turns out that it's real, not that it's real, that it turns out that he actually did fake it, the amount of backlash that he'll receive for that versus the aimbot thing is gonna be astronomical.
Yeah, I don't think he could ever go on the internet again, like as a personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
To counteract, your point that he's a young man. T-Pain was like 23 years old when he rhymed that Wisconsin line.
What is it?
Okay.
I'll tell you right now.
I rest my case.
All right, so just saying.
What did he say? It was like mansion in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, put you in the mansion somewhere in Wisconsin. All right, on the song I Can't Believe It. 23 years old. That is not little kid shit. All right, just saying.
I rest my case. Well, okay, but no, that's from 22 to 23. So he made the decision at 22. You know what I'm saying? If he took the year, maybe he would have thought about it better and rhymed mansion with Wisconsin like T-Pain. But
True.
Unfortunately, he did not. And now we have this
Yes.
story.
No,
You ride mansion with suicide.
And that's the last you hear about Rafa in the fucking channel.
I need to add a soundboard of like a basketball hitting the fucking rim hard as shit, like the brick, like just boom. I gotta get that because Rafa, no,
You gotta get out.
no.
You just
Somebody
get
with a spray bottle.
just like
Fan.
bam.
Okay, I Hector, Was that the end for your corner?
Yeah, that's the end of this corner. It was the
Okay.
guys. It'll be
Yeah.
better next time. Hopefully.
Hey, smack that shit on this. Smack that shit out there. Press the
Oh,
button
God,
for
here we go.
his announcement. Yeah. Hector's timeout is done. He can come back to the pod. Come back, Hector. Come back home.
I hope you learned from your mistakes, young man.
I've heard you've learned.
Yeah,
I love.
don't be on here.
I
It
love
went from the
how-
news. It went from the news to Hector's in timeout.
Yeah, it went. Yeah, he just had a segment because he knows more about that shit than we do, and now he's in timeout. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
In the news. Like we have to
Oh my
breaking
God.
news. Hector's on timeout.
All right, man. Since we are on fuckery mode, what perfect time to segment back right into the closing segment of the podcast. I think it's time for Just a Tip.
Ooh, you so nasty.
Ooh. So last week on Just a
That's
Tip,
disgusting. Let me tell you right now. I just want to put my vote in for that's yucko mode. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Hey, you pressed that button a little too fast.
me?
Yeah. It's like just
Alex,
a tip. You so
You
nasty.
should record yourself saying just a tip and have that all together.
You see, he did.
I did. So fun fact, this sound that is from the original Just a Tip. That is from the original Just a Tip that we had on YouTube. I literally cut it.
Yeah,
But
Alex just cut it together.
We were fucking around before the pod at like 8 a.m. or whatever, just putting different sounds of it. This is the one that we have now. It's not the final one because I'm doing some stupid shit to it. But,
My vote wasn't to deepen the voice. That was an Alex exclusive.
yeah,
Alex did that.
yeah.
I
did.
like it.
Thank you.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
Liable for the deep
Thank you.
voice.
I wanted it to be sensual.
Maybe we should keep the just the tip in there, you know, because we had the reverb behind it, like the echo.
I had it, and you told me to take it. Anyway, okay. Look, anyway.
No, I said a minor reverb though.
Okay, all right, I'll fix it. Anyway, so last week, Hector, who just got out the corner, recommended, it was his turn to do Just a Tip. Now, Just a Tip is the first impressions segment of the pod where one of us comes out here and be like, hey, yo, try this game that's on Gamepass, and the rest of us have to play it. I've explained that the way I did. Eat it. So, last week, Hector recommended to us the game Donut County.
Yes.
And so me, Rafa, and John had the responsibility to play through it enough to get first impressions. That's why it's called Just a Tip. Now, who would like to start on their experience?
I guess I'll start. We could go jar order. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
Let me just start off by saying fuck you, Hector. Let me start out with my opening remarks. It's good to be here, friends. Fuck you, Hector. Because I know for a fact you did not play this game. So for me to get the game and to play that shit, and I knew exactly what it was gonna be. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
It is exactly what the cover of the game looks like. Which is literally just you're a hole, and it's not even a puzzle game. It's under puzzle games. It's not. You're literally a tiny hole, and then you suck up things in your tiny hole. You put things in your tiny hole, and then you get a bigger hole because you can fit more things in your hole now. I will say I enjoyed it a little bit. Alex, mute your mic because it's reverbing a lot, like it's echoing a lot. I will say that I enjoyed it for the first level because I was like, okay, I get it. But the whole game is that they introduced like a catapult thing. I got halfway through the game. There's 24 levels in this fucking game. That is an absurd amount of levels for this fucking game. 24. I made it to 12. And halfway, I played this game way more than I needed to. And they added a catapult system so that you could think more. And then they stopped using it like a couple levels after the fact. I found myself playing it when I had nothing else to play, and I'm not proud of it. Overall, I would give it a 4. Because wow. Jesus Christ. It's not a bad game. I just like... It's so monotonous and mundane that I just cannot. Hector, I implore you to try it just to see what you
No,
caused.
I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is.
All right, I have a
Son of a
question.
bitch.
I have a
Uh-huh.
Go
question.
ahead, Alex.
Is this you getting me back for getting on Anime Swap that one time and
Yep.
giving you that bullshit?
Literally that. Not even like this was a full circle moment
I didn't
here.
even
Nice.
do anything. On
Ah, this
Anime
was-
Swap, I gave you a good one.
You were a part of the Geekjar bozos at that time, so
Yeah.
you know.
Now, for the listeners that didn't listen to that episode of the Bento Boxcast, what happened was they have a segment where we kind of ripped it off for this segment where they have it's called Anime Swap. They bring an anime, they have to watch it. Now, they had me as a guest on one episode, and it was my responsibility to give these two gentlemen anime to watch, and they had to watch it at least 3 episodes, no matter what. That's the rule. I legitimately Googled worst anime ever made, and whatever the number one thing was, I sent it to them.
It wasn't even a show. It was a movie.
Yeah, I
It was
sent
a
them
whole
all.
ass movie.
It was a whole
Fucking
movie.
hour of
So they
my
had to
life
watch
I'm
the
never
whole
gonna
thing.
get back.
It was literally dog shit.
Oh my god.
So a year later, he finally tagged me back with this Donut County game. So for me, I did not know what to expect. Like, I knew it was a game where you played a hole and, you know, whatever, but there actually was a story to it. Like,
Yeah, that's a story.
That was the only
Yep.
thing I wasn't expecting. That was the
Yeah.
only thing I was like, why do I need to? And like, I found myself actually enjoying the story. That's the only reason I kept playing
Yeah.
it.
yeah, and that's what got me. Because I immediately after we finished the last pod, I went in there. I'm like, let me just get a jump on it. So I started playing it. Yeah, there was a story, and it didn't make too much sense. Like, I didn't play too much. I didn't get to know level 12. I didn't do all that. I got to maybe like 8 or 9. But so I'm playing the game, and yeah, John said everything perfectly. It's super repetitive, very mundane. There's absolutely zero thought to it. They do add some stuff, like there's a fire mechanic that happens early on in the game. So like they do twist it around, but if you beat the first 2 levels, you got the whole game.
If you play the first level,
Yeah.
just play the first level. Delete it afterwards. You don't need to do the 12 like me.
All in all, this is the last Just the Tip. We're not doing this ever again. Hector has
I
ruined
agree.
this segment.
Thank God.
Also, y'all some motherfuckers. Okay, just all
I
of you.
hope this doesn't become a
alright.
thing where people just give dog shit ass
No.
games to people.
No, because I took the time to play the game. I vetted the game that I wanted to pick
Look.
because I want to recommend things actually.
I've been vetting games for 2 weeks now for my choice.
Ooh.
Wow.
No.
So-
This
Damn.
was my
You got
one
some
bad
vaginas.
pick. As
Can I talk about the game?
yes.
long as you dance like you were last time. Though.
So, this game's fun.
You like Maneater? I assumed you would like it.
Yeah, I heard Maneater and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I didn't play.
You
I
like
didn't
Scoop,
play.
you like garbage.
I didn't play. Shut up! I didn't play for that much. But the little bit that I did play, I was very entertained by it. I like how the hole got bigger and you just kept eating things and it got bigger. That was cool. I actually like.
Ooh.
I actually like the story. The story was pretty funny because it's like a little raccoon who's like has like a donut shop, and he's playing a game. Like he's playing a game in the game, and the more he plays the game, the more of the world that he's in gets eaten up in this hole. So you like if, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you're the little raccoon's like at the corner playing the game as you move around the circle.
Of course, I
the
noticed
whole-
it.
It's part of the story.
It's great.
it's on the
I love
screen.
It's literally
and I love-
the whole is the app he's playing.
Yeah, and I love how the raccoon's just like all self-centered and only cares about himself. I was like, that's a lot of fun.
Oh, you resonate with that? Is that what it is? You
I
both
did. I was like, I like this raccoon. I like what he's all about. I didn't play that much of it. I think I remember the snake level. I think that's like maybe like level.
That's
2 or
like level
3.
3.
I didn't play that much of this game, but
Hey man,
I
yo,
did.
you gotta play. We agreed on time
no,
limit.
but didn't we say like, hey, once you get the gist of it, like that's enough?
No,
I
we
got
said-
it by level 3.
We said the person that recommends it says the time,
Oh shit, my bad.
and Hector said
Well,
5 hours. So you missed it. Go back.
I'm pretty sure you can beat the game in 5 hours. Like that's like I'm pretty sure the game is not that long.
He said 5 hours
Yeah,
of the
I
first level.
Yeah, man.
Well, by level 3, I got the idea of this game, and I felt like I'm good here. But it's like one of those games like where when you have literally nothing else to do, and you just like let me just play something real stupid, real fun, really quick. Let's say you're waiting for like your Uber, or you ordered some food and you're just waiting for it to get delivered. You're just trying to kill a little bit of time, but you don't want to start up a whole big ass game. You want to start a whole movie or episode of something. Just something to kill a little bit of time really quickly. Just boot this game up.
I can think of a million things I'd rather do.
Maybe read a book, expand your mind.
Nah, play Donut County, baby.
All right,
Maybe,
so
maybe don't. Maybe
that's
don't
it
do
for
that.
the County of Donuts. Thank you, Hector, for recommending
I
that.
get a 5 out of 10.
You
Wow.
You said that with so much pride, like you earned that. Like
Man,
Donut County, you earned that.
homie said I enjoyed it. It's great. It's fun. I like the story. 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
Alex, what did you rate?
because I mean, at a certain point, I feel like if I keep playing it, I'm gonna get where you guys are, where I'm like, okay, I'm bored of this. Like I see the downfall. You know, I see it. I'm not there yet.
Okay, good. John,
I
what you say?
guess. I was like, what did? Because did you give a rating for it? I don't know if you said.
Hell
that.
no,
What do you give it?
I'm not. That's it.
It's just
I'm
no.
sorry.
You said 4
Give
to
it a-
10? No, John said 4 to 10.
I said 4 out of
John.
10. Wait, your rating is no.
No, hell no.
No, I
Give it a 5.
we could do the regrettable gaming review
Oh
here.
shit! Let's not. No.
So
the
Alex's
ratings are
review
not
is
gonna make-
no.
The reviews are not gonna make any sense if we do that.
Alex's
No.
review is
Your
no.
review's not gonna make any sense.
I'm gonna give it. All right, I'm switching my review. I'm gonna give it
two
You're
raccoons.
not doing that here
a
too.
3
You get one.
donuts out of 1 raccoon.
See what the fuck I'm talking about? That doesn't make any
Never
sense.
mind that. I apologize.
All right. Anyway. So, John, since we're doing jar order, it's your turn this week to recommend our Just a Tip game.
I didn't find one. I'm joking.
Oof.
Hey, let's do the ooh one more time.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Is it Gears? Recommend
It's
Gears.
not Gears. I purposefully found a game. Alex, mute yourself. I purposefully found a game that I know none of you have played. I was genuinely looking for games that I know for a fact you guys haven't played, because I know you guys enough to know what you all played. So, the game that I am suggesting for you guys is called Pathway. It is on the PC. You've played Pathway on the computer? You actually played Pathway?
I pressed the wrong button. No, I didn't. I was just joking.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, because I'm like, I know for a fact you didn't. I know for a fact y'all ain't. First, did anybody actually play this game? Does anybody know what it is?
No and no.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's you need Game Pass Ultimate, which I think everybody has, right? I asked you guys. Ready? So it's a PC only game. It is essentially. Let me see if I can like look up what the fuck this shit is. It is essentially kind of like a choose your own adventure, kind of like Dungeons and Dragons type deal, where there's a basic story, but the way you get there is up to you, and it randomizes every time. Let me read the description real quick. Assemble a bold team of adventurers and journey through the desert wilderness. In 1936, a Nazi influence has spread, along with rumors of secret excavations, mysterious artifacts, and gruesome occult rituals. Outwit foes in strategic squad combat and locate ancient treasures along the way before they fall into the wrong hands. So it's literally choose your own adventure. You make your own squad. It's like a roadmap, and you kind of like pick the route that you pick, kind of in the same way of like Slay the Spire, where you kind of like pick your own route.
Mhm.
The encounters are different, the outcomes that happen are different, and it's like kind of telling a story. And depending on who you pick and the squad that you pick, the story changes as well. So like you might get into a Nazi camp and like you can kidnap a guy, like that's part of the story. And because you picked like the roughhouse guy, you can choose to intimidate the dude and threaten him to get stuff. Like for example, I did one of the runs that I did, I completed the level, like I completed the story without having to do a final boss battle because I was able to intimidate the dude into sneaking us into the compound. So like there's a bunch of stuff. You can lose characters along the way and it's part of the story. The first time I ever played the game, I lost literally everybody except for one guy, and a dog just showed up. And then me and the dog became best friends, and then my squad was me and the dog. Like the game is constantly changing, it's ever flowing. There's one basic story like each level, but the way your story goes, it changes and evolves depending on how you play, how you pick the characters. I think you guys would enjoy it. Alex would. You're muted.
What type of game is this? It's not a Telltale style game, is it?
It's not a Telltale.
Oh,
no,
thank God.
I've already described it as like Dungeons and Dragons.
It says action and adventure.
It's
It
action
looks
adventure.
like it's
I'm looking at it now, it looks
turn-based.
dope.
It looks like an RTS, like turn-based RTS.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
It
That's what I was
it
asking.
is like it plays like I guess XCOM, where
turn-based
yeah, turn-based RPG, Gears
Nice.
Tactics,
Nice, I like
XCOM.
that. Okay,
I know you guys like that shit, and
Downloading
I
now.
think I think the rogue elements of the fact that you choose the way you play the game, I think that would I think it would be awesome to hear the way you guys play the same level.
I'm downloading right now.
I will say
Pathway.
this looks really interesting.
It's
Yeah,
really
um,
this is one of the games like I was vetting to find stuff, but this is a game that I've been consistently playing. Like the game for the last 2 weeks that I said I'm holding off on it. I've just been playing it because I actually enjoy this game. Like it's a
Yeah,
lot of
literally
fun.
it says one friend plays this, just you.
Yeah, I love this game.
When you first brought this up and I looked at it, I'm like, this shit looks dumb. But like you literally sold me.
I'm telling
these
you, like
past 2
the
minutes,
the
like,
art
I'm
style,
actually-
yeah, the art style looks it's very 8-bit and like pixelated, but once you like understand and like actually try it, the game is fun and it feels very much like Dungeons and Dragons or like Gloomhaven, where like you essentially pick your own battles and stuff like that. It's fun. You can choose to fight, you can choose to sneak. There's a bunch of awesome stuff. Yeah, and the best thing about it is everything you do progresses. So like the money that you make in one run, you can add that to level up your characters in the next run. Or like if your character leveled up to level 5, you can pick that same character and he'll be level 5 for the next run. So you're constantly upgrading characters for new runs and shit like that. So it's a lot of fun. I genuinely guarantee, like I recommend it. If anybody has Game Pass, definitely check it out. It's on the PC.
I feel like
Pathway.
I'm really gonna get into this game.
I'm really excited because like I really like this game. I don't play it anymore for like recommendation. I play it because I actually enjoy the game, which is what this fucking game was about. This whole segment, Hector, not picking
No,
donut.
I need to enact my revenge. Okay, fuck you.
I don't want to be a
And
fucking
fuck the guy with the
casualty.
Xbox cap, huh?
Why? Oh, you just you just threw the cap across the.
Fuck that guy.
Not gonna get me. Not me.
That guy over there. It's like, who's that guy? He sounds like a handsome dude.
My game's installed already. All right. All right, we gotta get out of here
yeah.
because Pathway just installed and I want to play it. So
I hope you guys enjoy it for real.
Oh shit, mine is all too. What the fuck?
It's a small game. It's a really small
Yeah,
game.
it's
You
really
can
small.
tell.
I can't wait for you guys to play it.
all right, well, thank you so much for listening to the Play and Pod podcast with Alex, Hector, John, and Rafa. We are here every Monday, 6 a.m. So when you wake up, we'll already be up and talking shit. So get your weekly dose of gaming in. And Hector's Corner, you get some news in too. Check that out.
Yep.
As always, make sure to subscribe on the YouTubes. We're actually coming back up, which is good to see. Make sure to check us out on all the DSPs, digital streaming platforms. Make sure to check us out there. And wherever we are, you will also find the Bento Boxcast. Take it away, Rafa.
Hey, what's up, guys? Listen up, everybody. Not Hector. Listen to me. Okay, don't listen to Hector. Listen to me.
He
Okay,
wasn't
so
talking.
I know.
You should just give it to Hector.
No, don't get that. Give it to me. Give it to me. So, anyways, guys, Hector and I and our friend Renee, we have a anime podcast, the most animes podcast ever around, and on the internet, guaranteed. Don't check that. That's how it is. Believe me. Okay, and every week we put out an episode. It's a lot of fun. We review anime. We talk about the newest anime coming out. We also, I'm the older one, so I also bring up older anime, and these guys make fun of me because of it. It's a lot of fun. We're talking about good anime stuff, anime tropes, anime memes, all good anime stuff. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of blast between us three. A lot of the times it's me against them two because their opinion in anime is shit and mine's the best.
No, it's not using shit.
I like how the check out our anime podcast. We talk about X, Y, and Z. It just turned to Rafa venting about the fact that he gets bullied on the podcast.
I don't get bullied. I have to.
Sometimes
He
it's
should know. He should get bullied.
sometimes it's 2v1 and they talk about
It
what I
is.
like, but what I like is good. It's not bad.
It is.
Please
Like, it's
plug
good.
the
They don't
fucking
understand.
podcast.
And anyways, I'm trying, Alex. I'm trying. John is distracting me. John has distracted me. So, anyways, it's called the Bento Boxcast. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. Pretty much anywhere that you can find the Playing Pod, you can find the Bento Boxcast. It is on there. So go ahead and check it out, guys. Right now we're on season 2. Episode 9 is gonna be the newest one coming out right now. So a lot of fun stuff coming out for you guys. Also, Hector, there's a few things I want to talk to you on the side. A few ideas I have for you. So.
Why say it on air?
I know, right?
You know what?
Right?
Hector, let's just have the meeting right now. Fuck it.
Okay.
Anyways, Hector, I have this idea for the Benzo bot. No, I'm not.
I'm gonna cut it now.
But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys check it out and have a lot of fun with it as much as we do recording it. Hopefully you guys enjoy listening to it. And of course, listen to the Playing Pod, which you're listening to now. Look at that. You're welcome.
Come back next week, please.
Thanks.
Come back next week.
You're muted.
Please.
You might
Come back.
I love how he plugged the podcast that we're
currently on.
we're currently on. That
No,
they
we're
would have
ending.
to have. They would have to have
Yeah.
finished the podcast to have heard.
Please come back.
Come back
Don't
next
leave.
week. Come back next week.
Okay. All right, y'all.
I'll give you kisses.
Thanks for listening. Rafa's gonna kiss y'all next week.
I
Sorry.
will.
Bye.
Hey, Jesus. One
Get
kiss
me
for
out.
Alex. One kiss for John. One kiss for Hector.
I didn't consent.
Return
No,
to
yeah, you
sender.
did. No,
End
no,
it
no.
there.
Reverse.
I don't need consent from you two.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
end it there. That right there. That's the one. End it right there.
Alex is trying really hard to like. He said bump, bump. Holy shit.
Okay, we're done.